group chat and all that in a bit, so let all the festivities begin. This is our 10th D&D session, or at least my 10th D&D session ever. Our 10th one as a group. Let's keep going.
I think
man.
I think it was like the DC animated movies always like I think PG has a similar rule where it has to be you just say shit, but you can only say shit once.
Really?
So they DC animated movies have always been like we know when to drop shit like perfectly. Like I think Cyborg was like flying up in the air and he was like trying to get it up high enough to have the signal for a device that he was using. And he's just like, all right, I have signal now. And he clicks the button and it goes like beep beep, not enough power. And he's like, shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that yeah, I love that movie. Are you really just some rich guy in a costume? Turns around. You gotta be fucking serious. I love that part. Green Lantern's like, what are you, just some nerd in a costume? You gotta be serious.
Batman did the most OP thing in that movie. He took the ring off Green Lantern's finger.
Without him knowing. He's like, so what does it do? It must be powered by some sort of energy, right? It's like, hey.
Fuck. How the fuck did you do that?
The funniest moment in that movie is when Green Lantern's like, don't back up, guys. I got this. He bodied by Darkseid, and the fucking parademon just laid on him and start beating the shit.
The parademons just straight up curb stomp him.
Or when Green Lantern's like, stay off, bats. I'll fight Superman myself. And it's the building. It's just him flying out.
Oh
it's
man!
Like, you can't kill, can you, Clark? And he's like, shit.
I'm just gonna start my stream completely without context right there, and I forgot to change my category and everything. Yay! I'm a professional.
Oh, you're live too, just like me. I just went live a minute
Oh, we
ago.
lost somebody.
Green Lantern was easily the funniest character in that movie.
Oh, we lost Haku.
Oh no!
Oh, there they are.
What?
Welcome back.
Did you ever watch Apocalypse War, Dana?
I don't think I did. No.
Because John
Yeah,
Constantine is god tier in that movie. Like, they make John Constantine an absolute mad lad.
I have always been a huge fan of John Constantine. Hellblazer is a great comic. Is probably one of the darkest comics I've ever read. Which, I mean, technically he's DC canon, but it's not really DC, publishing. I think that's technically still under Vertigo. They're more mature label, but still, I fucking love Constantine because he just really just knows how to fuck everybody over.
Oh yeah, in the movie he's exactly the same.
It's so great.
He there's a scene where he's gambling with some demons, and the demon cheated to get the cards his way, so Constantine cheated back to where he mixed the cards up. He's like, well, it looks like I win. The demon's like, you fucking cheated. And he's like, well, you did too, so I don't see this as cheating anymore.
Right.
if everyone cheats, then no one's cheating.
Yeah.
That's what I think. That's the one where they made it canon that he and King Shark had a relationship.
Yes, that's the one. That's why I love him in that one. He's like, oh my god, it's my ex. It's like, you were crazy enough to date Harley? No, I'm not that crazy.
King Shark winks.
Yeah, that in the fact is that implies that that implies that they actually left off on good terms. Because King Shark winked at him, indicating that they left on somewhat decent terms with one another.
Oh my god!
When the concept of a good breakup is through a fist from Constantine and King Shark.
So, the scene that always sums up Constantine for me though is in a certain comic for Hellblazer. He has made a deal with a Aztec demon of death because that's what you do, and he has made the deal so that he can free this young girl who is the daughter or the granddaughter of a friend of his, and he manages to free the daughter, but the granddaughter, but she is possessed by this demon of death. And so he holds out this doll with a lock of hair on it, and he was just like, "You need to leave that body." And he's like, the demon's like, "Well, what are you gonna do?" And he's like, "Well, if you don't leave her body, then she's as good as dead anyway." So, and he starts to light the hair on fire, and the demon's like, it's basically a voodoo doll, like he's gonna kill me by using this voodoo doll. So he immediately jumps out of the body and leaves. And somebody punches Constantine and is like, "You were seriously gonna sacrifice that girl?" And he was like, "No, it was a wig." And they were like, "You bluffed a demon of death?" And he was like, "No, hell no. Bluffing is like way more subtle. That was chicken."
Yeah.
Constantine is like he's like I always enjoy those characters that don't fit the mold of their universe, but they somehow make it work. I feel like John Constantine's a good example of that, of the DC universe in a way.
I think that's accurate.
Also, he's actually like super powerful too. Like he's got it going.
I have a character in the superhero campaign that is based off of him essentially. So he is a huge inspiration. All right. Well, we are at the 15-minute mark.
Ooh.
Oh,
Everybody ready?
Mhm.
I got about a minute left on my ad break.
very ready.
I'm going to go ahead and get myself set up here then.
I was gonna say I also have a character in mind I want to play at some point named Alistair Cromwell. He's a arcane cleric, and I was gonna base him off Constantine. I'm gonna play him at some point.
I would find it interesting to make a character based off Alistair from Hazbin Hotel.
Yeah, I actually have a character, like a god in my worlds, that is based around that actually.
Fiend
Nice.
Warlock.
Hmm?
Fiend Warlock, if you want to play Alistair.
Yes, that too. He's not exactly Alistair at all. His name's Secretum. He's the god of madness and secrets.
Mm-hmm.
He's pretty much like he's Alistair in that he's cartoony. What I mean by that is basically his nickname, at least in the universe I'm making, is he's known as the Shrink. Which, if you don't know what that necessarily, it's like a reference to a therapist. And what he does is that he will, if he encounters someone who is like physically dying or like is under some sort of ailment of some kind where they are not going to last, he will appear to them in their dreams. And the dream sequence is that it's a dark room with two chairs, and he's sitting in one of them. And he's basically kind of like, do you remember Pride from Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood?
Yes.
Yeah.
Think of the kid. Think of like the weird, like jagged things, and then picture that as like a character. That's what he looks like.
Jeez.
So imagine that thing sitting in a chair, just saying like, "Hey, I know you're dying, but like, do you want to live?" And then basically, if you sign a deal with him, because I did make a warlock, a homebrew class for it called Path of the Shrink, and I sent it to Dana, I think a month or two ago. But basically what he does is that he will visit you in your dreams, and he basically will introduce you to your worst nightmares over and over again until you go insane. Because the Warlock homebrew class is based off of insanity. The more insane you are, the more powerful you are.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Nerds.
Nerd shit.
That's terrifying.
Oh my god, that reminds me. For my writing class here at school, I had to write. Like we have to do like free writes.
Hi, bossy.
We have to do free writes every week, and I decided to post some D&D stuff I was working on, and I said in all caps, "Warning: nerd shit inbound." And my teacher highlighted that and said, "This is the best title I've seen in a while."
This is like what I tell people about the movie, Shoot 'em Up. They just told you everything you needed to know in the title of the movie.
Exactly.
It's like, I like it when titles do that.
Like Frozen.
Yeah.
What's this movie
Wow.
about? Ice.
What's the name of this movie again? Star Wars? Oh, okay, I get it.
Star Wars. What's this movie gonna have in it? Well, stars and war.
All right, I'm down.
Nice.
But the stars
Monty
are
Python.
destroyers and they fuck everything up.
And there's the Death Star. It's like a star, but it's death.
But it's not a star at all. It's the space
Not yet.
station.
Not yet. By the way, spoilers to Star Wars, everybody.
All right. So, as always, thank you, Adrian Von Ziegler, for the music and the background on my channel. Thank you.
And
Hey,
mine.
here's mine.
Check them out on Spotify and on YouTube, and also support the Patreon, please.
Love them.
All right. When last we left our heroes, Arthurax the Spiderfolk rogue, Jessica the Wolffolk sorcerer, who you heard in the background just there,
Sorry about all the sneezing back.
Eldrath
Wow.
the Shifter Warlock Bard, Zir the Tabaxi Monk, and Olia the Hyena Folk Paladin. Our heroes have finished off gathering supplies and bidding farewell to Greenest and the friends they had made there. Urged on by Leosin Erlanthar, they set out on the tradeway towards El Turel to meet with Leosin and his friend Ontharr Froom of the Order of the Gauntlet. After a lengthy day of travel, they found themselves resting in the evening and ambushed by some very unfortunate bandits. And now, they get ready for another day of travel. So,
Woo.
it's bright and early. You're coming up to a fork in the road, and you'll be taking the northern fork that follows along the river and heading towards Burdusk.
Well, what if we don't?
I mean, that's your choice, but then bad things might happen.
Really, man?
Hey,
I knew someone was gonna do it. I just wasn't expecting it so quickly.
when
Your-
there's
your
fork
God
in the
may
road,
be
you
angry.
get two choices.
Let's
That
hope
is
you make
true.
the right choice.
Three choices. Actually. You could
Can-
just turn back around and
So technically we have 3 choices, but
yeah,
I mean, you could say a fourth choice is to just stay there forever.
true.
Well, okay, let's not go into some random tangential technicalities.
existentialism.
Like, wow,
What
this guy
is
dead.
choice?
I say let's go through Burdusk.
What?
Just for the fuck of it.
Just to see what happens. Let's go the direction we're supposed to go.
Yeah, this isn't a game or
Fine.
anything, right?
I vote Burdusk.
Well, traveling along the tradeway for the next day is largely uneventful. It is a day of smooth travel, with the occasional pause for the horses to rest and to get out of the hot sun for a few minutes along the river.
Yeah.
Traveling in the shadows of the Sunset Mountains, you are approaching an increasing number of barges floating down the river from small mills and small trading depots. Sailors on these barges push against the riverbank with long poles as a group of burly men and women move the rudder back and forth on the stern. Coming up to a bend in the river, you see a city coming into view. Several wooden docks with cranes and massive pulley systems lifting cargo off the barges and onto carriages and wagons to be pulled through town. Other barges are hooked into an elaborate winching system to assist them through the rapids of the river further down. You can see burly and brawny horsefolk, half-orcs, humans, and wolffolk pulling on ropes to guide the barges, cranking handles attached to elaborate gear systems, and calling out orders and confirmations as they pull their respective ropes and crank their gears feverishly. You know, I just now realized I could have written that a lot better.
It's okay.
Anyway.
Nobody's perfect.
Creative interpretation.
Several wolffolk stop to watch Jessica ride by on her horse.
Oh, no.
One or two whistling to get her attention as they flex their muscles.
Well, it seems you had
Jessica will
some-
probably just roll her eyes a little bit.
You know, if you
Arthur X
just
will. Oh. Go ahead.
if you just flex your thighs, they'll turn their head the other way. Most
Oh.
definitely. I read it in a book. It's
Arthur X will just pull his horse back to right next to Justin and just whisper, I don't know how wolf folks do it, but is this considered like a howling mating ritual or something?
Don't you don't even need to ask about that.
Zero
Besides, they're not
flexes.
my type.
What, wrong fur color?
No, arrogant idiots.
Their tails are wagging crazily and their tongues are lolling out as they look dopily towards you until their boss yells at them to get back to work and they scramble back over to the ropes into the gears.
Looks like today's episode's a Jessica episode.
Oh god.
So as you approach the city proper, you see a large sign lit with magic permanent blue flames reading Burdusk, the Jewel of the Vale. The city of Burdusk seems to be a prosperous one, well guarded, and dependent on the river for trade. Walking through the cobbled streets on horseback, you can see multiple signs for trading companies and shipping companies.
What
Shitting
companies?
Shipping companies.
Damn it.
You know, manure is a lot of is good business in the agricultural business. You understand?
Oh god, I want to make a joke, but I don't want Nittertot to come from my throat.
Multiple types of inns are available, all of differing quality and cost. But sadly, all that you can find have no vacancy signs. Expected considering the level of traffic coming through the tradeway. Passing further on, however, just on the outskirts of the city and on the northern side, is an area for caravans and travelers to pitch tents and set up a camp in a fenced area. It would be an easy task to hitch up your horses and pitch your tents and lay out your beddings.
Cool.
I guess we should take a break here.
Sounds good to me.
That's for me.
Just hope no wolves followed us on the way here.
You mean like this one? Turns to Jessica.
No.
Shut up.
I can't give her a hard time because I was given a hard time and she protected me, so I will not say anything.
But before the sun sets completely, you do have the ability to go off into the city if you'd like. There are a couple of stores as well. There are a lot of trading caravans that come through this area, so likely items have been peppered about.
To explore.
All right, what are you looking for?
Let me check how much gold I have, which would actually be a good thing to do first.
Hmm.
Check your
Yeah.
money always.
Check your wallet before you buy something.
Let's check on equipment items.
All right. You do find several stores that have weaponry, armor, shields, and whatnot, adventuring equipment. A lot of normal, mundane kind of items. But as you are passing further along, you do see a stall where there is a fat furbolg with broad shoulders and long flowing robes made of fine silk. And as you're walking by, he smiles, holds out his arms wide, and says, "My friend, you come to see what I have here? Come closer. I show you.
Arthur steps closer out of curiosity.
And as he's waving you forward, he's just got this big smile on his face as he holds out his hands for one of your hands.
He shakes it cautiously.
He grips your hand with both of his and shakes it earnestly. "I am Samel Adams. Thank you for coming to my stall. You grace me, great traveler. What can I assist you with today? I have many great items. I have very special shields with faces on them. You can make the face change if you like, to make it go scary, to scare your enemies. Yes.
He arches an eyebrow, going, "Really?"
You seem like perhaps not the shield, but you do not hide behind the shield. You are strong. You need a cloak of billowing. You wear this and you just Stand tall and strong, and it billows in the wind and makes you look magnificent.
Stunning.
If Eldrath was there, he'd be like, "What?"
What else you have? That one's a maybe.
Well, maybe is not a no. I do also have several exquisite items here. As he holds up a green emerald that seems to be glowing with a faint light. This, my friend, is a very special emerald. If you find yourself in trouble, you throw this on the ground, and suddenly a water elemental comes to your rescue.
Okay, that one sounds more interesting.
I thought you might like that. And then he looks you over from top to bottom. He says, "You are sneaky type, yes?"
You could say that.
It's okay, my friend. There are too many sneaky types here. We all are sneaky types, except for Samel. Samel is a straight shooter. You can trust Samel. But I have these, as he holds up these keys. These keys, supposedly, can open any lock that you put into. But only one. And it chooses very, very thickly. So sometimes it not work. But the time it do, oh boy.
The emerald sounds more interesting than that.
Oh, yes, well. And he looked at your weapons and he says, "It seems that you do not need weapons, though, at this moment. You have very good selection there, my friend."
Thank you, but this would be more for one of my companions rather than for myself.
Ah, I see. Well, for the emerald, I will go 500 gold.
Can I use insight to see if it's even worth that much?
You could do intelligence history.
History?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, the emerald itself is probably not worth that much, but with the additional, water elemental inside, that seems about fair. You're not really sure how much it would, how difficult it would be to contain an elemental. You're not really a magic user yourself, but seems like it would be pretty difficult.
I will say, that seems like a reasonable price, but well. As he pats himself a little bit, I seem to be a little light, unfortunately. So, how about we go a little bit lower than that? Say about 120?
Wow.
I'm sorry?
And
Aggressive negotiator.
Arthrax the Haggler has returned.
The negotiator. Sorry, the fucking negotiator.
That's going to be persuasion at disadvantage.
Oh, please be good.
Oh man, please roll 220s. Oh.
That's not gonna work. Damn it.
My friend, you have very good sense of humor. I like this in the person. Yes. But no, the 120, too low. Samel has too many things that he has to take care of. I have 3 ex-wives. They are very expensive.
It's no problem.
3 ex-wives. That must mean you get aroused.
Everybody likes Samel.
Whoa.
I think it's the ears and the horns.
Well, the horns are very nice, I will say.
Thank you. I sharpen them every morning.
Well, he just takes another look around, then just like, well, seems unfortunately we can't come to an agreement, so I'm afraid I'm gonna have to take my leave then.
It's quite all right, my friend. I will be here forever. This is my home.
It's just a shame you should travel more. Let's see.
Who needs to travel when all the pretty, beautiful ladies come to me?
That could be true, but think about what more ladies you could probably find out in the other towns. Maybe in a good city.
My friend, you have good point. Yes. Well, I will be here today at the least before I go out and seek my fortunes and adventures like you, my good friend.
I don't know why, but part of me wants to try a sleight of hand to just take the emerald while he's not looking.
Of course.
I mean, I won't stop you. You're more than welcome to try to do that.
Oh, I am scared.
Would it be a normal roll or a disadvantage, though?
It would be a normal roll.
I'm gonna attempt it.
Oh no. Oh
Fear,
no.
fear,
Oh no.
fear, danger, fear.
Anxiety.
I'm excited.
Oh boy.
So as he has his back turned, and holding out or rustling through a bag, and he comes back and holds out a nicely wrapped paper treat, like a little sweet. He says, "For you, my friend, because you have been such a pleasure."
I appreciate it, thank you. I hope you do have a nice day yourself.
I will certainly try my best. Thank you.
And then he turns around and starts heading back to the others.
All right.
So, did I get the emerald?
You did.
What?
Oh.
No fucking way.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay.
No way.
fucking.
Oh my
So,
god. My heart
as you're
cannot
walking
take
away,
this right
though,
now.
Oh.
as you're walking away, though,
Uh-oh.
a guard walks up behind you and just puts his hand on your shoulder. Now, here's the thing, friend. You can just give it back, and I can put it back over there, and we can just call it a day here, or you could do something really stupid and find yourself in the hold for the next couple of months.
I don't know what you're talking about. He gave me these treats, and he holds up the wrapped up pack.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the treats, bud. You want to play this? You want to play it this way? That's your choice, but I'm giving you a chance. You're new in town. You don't know the rules. I get it. You think you can come in here, big city guy, trying to get one over all the country bumpkins, right? But you don't understand. We look out for each other here. So, and he holds out his hand, just kind of makes a little grabby hand. Come on.
I'm trying to think here. Jesus. Shit.
Just fucking give it to him.
Back. It's not worth it.
Don't make this harder than it has to be, please.
Can I persuade him to look the other way?
Oh my fucking god.
Oh my god.
Stop.
How are you going to persuade him?
He uses one of his hands to open up his satchel with his money and pulls out 60 gold
Oh my god.
Okay.
and just holds it up to him, giving him the eye of, I will give you this if you look away.
Go ahead and make the roll with disadvantage.
Oh!
Yes!
Oh my fucking god!
Yes!
You see.
Holy shit.
Unbelievable. I hate this so much.
As he's looking you over, and then looks down at the gold, and you can kind of see it going across his face that 60 gold's probably more money than he sees in like a year.
Oh, poor guy.
And he just kind of lowers his hand down lower and kind of wiggles his fingers as if to say, hand it over.
He hands the gold over.
Just don't let me see you again, okay?
Oh my god.
Not a problem.
And he walks away.
And he'll continue his walk back to the others while snacking on one of those treats.
I fucking hate
Chaos.
I hate this.
Never punished.
Hey guys, I'm back, and I got something.
Zir's ears perk up at the sound of something. Oh, what did you get?
He walks over to Jessica and holds up the emerald for her.
Oh.
So, according to the salesman I got this from, if you're in need of trouble, Jessica, you can use this and it summons a elemental for you to aid.
Got this from.
Yeah, Zir.
Out of character. I hate that you're putting me on the spot like this.
But you're so squishy, out of character.
No, I understand that, and I, in character, Jessica's not going to, make any assumption. She'll take the gem, sort of inspect it, and be like, "Oh, thank you.
Very pretty.
Here it is."
How much was it?
Details. Let's just say it's not really something to worry about. Plus, you give me a treat. You guys want some?
What is it?
What kind of treat?
Dana?
Just like a caramel.
Ooh, did somebody say caramel? Well, he is very curious. That's good.
And he holds it out for whoever wants to take some.
Oh, I would like one, at least one. Snacks too.
Zir will take one, sniff it. What does it smell like? Other than caramel. Don't say caramel. Don't do that to me.
Well, there's a little hint of butterscotch to it. It certainly has a that smell of when sugar is just right before it's about to burn, when it starts to get that really nutty smell.
He'll take like one of those cat nibbles, the taste it. How's it taste? Does it taste good?
Oh, it's sweet. It's chewy. It's got that nice, that rich flavor to it. It's got that little bit of nuttiness on the back. It's very nice.
That's pretty good. Where'd you get these exactly?
The same vendor I got the emerald from given to me. Said I was such a nice gentleman, just talking over with him, and he decided to give me a treat just for the heck of it.
I mean, if it's that easy.
Oh my god.
Pats. Skip Pats. The sack full of catnip. No. Okay.
Are the horses ready for the adventure to continue?
No, I think we're staying the night here, actually.
Yeah, I thought there was.
I think we can continue on a little bit longer, guys.
Roll for
What time is it?
persuasion.
It's getting just about. The sun is just dipping over the horizon.
I just set my tent up.
I'm going to incite Arthur X.
I will assist.
Arthur, you can't assist on insight, sadly. Sorry, but
We can
And
both
I will
incite.
also.
yeah. So Arthur X, if you're trying to deceive everybody, roll deception.
Normal?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Normal
I
perception.
fucking hate this.
Damn it. Eldrath.
Ah,
Maybe I can roll for insight.
No, we can't. We can't metagame this.
Yeah, it's a little unfair to just have each person take turns rolling.
Yeah, fair enough.
Just because, well, you didn't make it, maybe I'll make it. Well, you didn't make it, maybe I'll make it. It's kind of.
Oh, I thought
It's
we were
kinda
all
like-
listening in. That's why. No, it's just Eldrath and. Zir.
Well,
I know.
insight. Well, when you insight, it implies that differently, or you're wondering if you suspect something different of them. So it's really just based upon what your character would think. Like, would your character
Yeah.
be
But
just-
it was just Zir and Eldrath listening. That's what I meant. I thought we were all listening.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah. So I wasn't.
I mean, we were all. I
I mean, this is
listening,
out
but
loud to everybody. So yeah, if you, I mean, if you're paying attention, and it seems kind of weird that he suggested that. Sure.
Nah, that's not in character for me.
Okay.
Very.
All good.
I think it's getting late. I think we should stay here.
The woods that are on the road aren't. Oh, the words escape me. It's not safe.
Oh, come on. With 2 sets of Eldritch Blasts, a monk who can pretty much crack a skull, a hyena with a hammer like Thor himself, and, well, me and my dagger, I'm sure we can live another night out there.
We could also go and... Ooh.
I am going to reiterate, I just set my tent up and I am not taking it down again.
I'll do it for you.
We could also move into town and find an inn if you'd like.
Let me put it this way. Someone I know who lived in this city had his life changed forever just because of those woods.
Well,
And
then.
he was more of an adventurer than all of us combined. So,
So then let's get on par then.
No.
No.
Let's stay. If
you want to
you
go into the woods,
really want to go,
I don't think they're buying it, Arthur X.
I'm just gonna put my hand on my horse and be like, he's tired. He's a tired boy. I got a little rest. Remember we rolled.
I know.
Or no, wait, was it a she? Shit.
Yeah.
oh
No,
my god,
doesn't matter.
You all specifically asked about your
Okay.
horse's gender.
I forgot already.
It's okay. I asked for the color of the horse, not the gender. Okay. But Eldrath decided to take it that step further. But I remember it being a white horse and it's female. Anyways, he puts a hand on the female horse of his. She's tired. I don't want to make her move anymore.
He gives off just a deep sigh and just like, fine. But we'll set out early in the morning then.
Zero.
Yes, Captain. Ooh.
Ooh. See, it's okay. No need to rush. It's not like we're running from anything.
He doesn't react to that. He just grunts and just sets up his tent.
All right. Anybody else have anything they'd like to handle before the night passes?
Nope.
I mean,
I-
the only thing I'd like to get from the city is, well, either find a way to get that silvered hand axe or something, and or some thieves' tools. But if that could be done on the next morning, then it's fine.
I mean, we could go for late night shenanigans. I was looking to go shop.
I mean, that's all.
If you wanted to go out and get look around for people who might have items you're looking for, absolutely, this is a place to do it. I mean, there's lots of different types of items that come through here. It is a trading hub, so.
Would you like to go, Zir?
Zir gives the Shrek Puss in Boots look. It's at night. It's even more interesting. I would like to go.
As Arthur X is setting up his tent, he looks over at Jessica. You may want to go too, Jessica. For all you know, we may find somebody connected with your father's business, get some answers.
Fair point. I suppose I'll tag along as well. Oh no, no! But if I tag, that wasn't even what I was. That isn't even what I was. Oh, what I was knowing about was not the tag along bit. It's the Three Stooges all over again.
That's what
If
I
could-
thought it was.
Oh, they're
Fuck.
actually evil.
Well, to give you a
Oh, I thought you were.
to give
I thought you were laughing at the fact that I said tag along, like Dana's tagline.
No.
I was laughing at that. But to add to that, technically speaking, it would be good for you to go with the Three Stooges because that means Eldrath and Zir are out on their own without supervision.
That's very dangerous.
Jessica will just yeah. I should probably watch out for these two. All right, I'll go.
I solemnly swear that I will only pull a little bit of mischief.
Oh dear.
Zir will
Keep-
check behind Eldrath's back if he has his fingers crossed.
No, his hands are wide out in front of him.
Just be smart. These people don't know us like the people of Greenest do. We don't need to cause a riot. Okay?
Already ahead of you. And Eldrath uses Mask of Many Faces and is just his human-looking self. No dragonborn features.
Thank you for clarifying.
Jessica looks him up and down, goes, all right, I think that'll work.
Zir will also put his hood down instead of, he usually has it up as travels this time. Just to not be the mysterious edgelord walking around. All right, shopping it is, friends.
All right. And out they go.
Yeah.
So, who wanted to start first?
I think Eldrath, you can go first since you were the one who wanted to do this.
All right. Eldrath, go ahead and make a investigation or perception check.
Okie dokie. Which one's better for me? Perception.
Looking around, you can certainly find things that might be in Thieves' Tools, but as far as finding a full set of items that you could use, doesn't appear that anybody is selling those. It does seem as if they're missing on purpose.
Would it be possible to slightly persuade or ask someone? I I don't know any thieves' cant, obviously.
Yep.
But Eldrath will do his best.
Well, across the tradeway, or rather through the corridor way here, you can hear over top of everybody somebody yelling out as people pass by, making a large
You
commotion.
cut out.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
said-
Discord ate everything you did.
Well, you hear the voice crying out above, "My friend!"
Oh.
Partly this time too.
As you hear the voice of a very loud and boisterous person crying out over the crowd, trying to draw your attention inward. As people pass him by, and he waves at them. "Okay, my friend, you come back later. Yes, all right." And as you are walking past, he makes eye contact with you, and he says, "Oh, my fine human friend, look at you. Oh, that smooth skin. How do you even go out into the sun without getting a burn?"
Oh, me, yes. I have a very secret recipe.
Perhaps you sell with your good friend Samel, yes? I kid, my man. What can I do for you? What are you looking for? What can I get for you?
Oh, well, what kind of shop do you have?
My friend Samel sells everything. If he do not have it in stock, he can get it for you.
Okay. I'm looking for something that could open many new passages.
Ah, I see. Yes, my friend, I know exactly what you need. As he bends over and picks up a cloak off of his table. This, my friend, is a cloak of billowing. You put it on and you say the magic word, and it waves and makes you look magnificent. It will open many doors for you, my friend.
Can you give me a demo, a demonstration?
Ah,
Let me
yes,
see.
of course, my friend. As he puts it on over top of him, he's a big man, very, very chubby, very tall. So it doesn't exactly fit him perfectly.
Yeah.
It's a little short on him. But then as he stands with his hands on his hips, and looking very proud, puffing his chest out a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and he just says a magic word in Sylvan as the cape just starts slowly billowing in the air behind him. And you have to admit, it does look pretty majestic.
Do I recognize what he said? Because I believe, yeah, Eldrath does know Sylvan.
Basically the word for flow.
Oh, okay. Oh. I mean, I want it. I do. It wasn't exactly what I was looking for. I was implying more of a physical opening of passages.
Oh, as he kind of leans in, he says, "You sneaky type, yes?
Oh, absolutely.
My friend, I have something just for you." And he reaches behind his stall and pulls out a box,
Mhm.
and he just kind of looks over one side, then looks over the other side, motions you to lean in a little closer,
Eldrath leads.
and he opens it up, and inside you can see a perfectly well-kept set of thieves' tools. Yes, these just came into my possession. The perfectly legal reasons, of course. But I think if he's perhaps looking for something that might tell you what, you put these and the cloak of billowing together. Let's say, for you, my friend, I make special price. Let's do, how about 125 gold?
Make it 100 and we have a deal.
Oh, go ahead and roll persuasion.
Actually, Jessica will step in and say, "You know what? I'll pay the difference. Let me wear that cloak every once in a while, and I'll pay the other 25."
I have another counter offer to your offer.
Yes, my friend.
And then I look back to Mr. I'm gonna say it because I have to, as
Yeah.
Eldrath. He goes and looks back to the merchant, Mr. Smell. I will play you your song if you want across this entire city for 90 gold.
Go ahead and make a persuasion roll. I was pulling for you. I really was.
Oh no!
Please.
That's unfortunate.
That's all right.
Samel just kind of laughs and slaps your arm and is like, my friends, the ladies already know Samel. They know me all over the city, my friend. No need for you to sing my praises. The ladies do it for me.
That is quite understandable.
Yes, it is. Especially you spend the night with Samel. But yes, no, I 125 is will have to be my my bottom.
God damn it, Saku.
You seem troubled. Is something the matter?
Well, Samel do not like to complain, but it seemed that somebody with sticky fingers come off with one of my items.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Fuck you. Out of character, fuck you.
Very expensive too. I'm very upset. It was a little emerald, green emerald that very powerful. It is okay though. Samel has insurance.
What did this
Insurance.
green emerald? Oh. Where did you get something like that?
I've come across many things in my time, my friend. You trade with things, sometimes you do not know what they are. I got lucky this time. They thought it was just a regular emerald. I got it for less than 100 gold. And then I do the appraisal, and lo and behold, elemental gem. Who knew? Samuel is very lucky like this.
Sounds like karma to me, if anything.
What was that?
It sounds like karma.
Oh, my friend, you're so rude. Samuel is a good man. I make good sale, I make good deal, I make good deals for all friends. I do not try to cheat anyone.
Insight. Well, Stevie's
Insight.
bullshitting in that one.
Zir's inciting.
Go ahead.
Zir is playing Among Us tonight. I'm just saying.
Our rolls are shit today.
Zir, you can kind of tell that he's probably done his fair share of slightly shady deals, but he doesn't seem like a bad guy.
Maybe it was wrong with me to say karma, but it is unfortunate that someone stole it. But you said insurance. What does that mean exactly?
Yes, well, I have a special deal with one of the trading guilds. And he kind of looks around and he leans in a little bit. Trading guilds, you understand. That if certain items go missing, they will make sure that it comes back to my hands.
Ah.
You don't say.
Yes. It's good to have friends in low places.
Indeed, indeed. Now, I might be involved with those trading guilds. Do you know where to find communication with such a group?
My friends, you do not want to deal with them. They're very, very nasty people. See, they like Samel. Samel speak with the coin.
Oh, they like coin.
You see, my friend.
Interesting. Well, maybe we can do a counter for this insurance?
I'm confused, my friend. You seem to very concerned
out
about
of character.
the,
Where is this going?
Give me a minute. Well, do you know who took it from you?
Afraid not. I have had many people come through the stall tonight.
This is a shame. Well, hope that they find it then. But if you need someone else to track it, we're adventurers.
I'm not concerned. Things that happen in the past, find a way to stay in the past. And hopefully this will lead to my benefit in the future. But here, I am looking at the present. My good friend here, as he kind of pats Eldrath on the arm, is looking to buy this beautiful cloak and these exquisite artisan tools.
Very wise.
For you, my friend, 125 gold. He's a good
The
deal.
the offer's still on the table. I'll pay the extra 25.
Okay. Hands over 100 gold.
And he holds out his hand to Jessica.
And Jessica will hand over her 25 as well.
Pleasure doing business with you. Thank you so much. As he hands over
Thank
the
you.
kit to Eldrath and hands over the cloak as well. You would like it. It makes you look magnificent.
Eldrath immediately puts it on and says, "Flow in Sylvan."
As the cloak just slowly, as if a small gentle breeze has caught it and flicks a little bit in the wind, whipping around towards the back. My friend, you look so majestic. Yes.
I am ever more powerful.
Oh my god, he's so goddamn cool.
I was thinking he reminds me of a certain other warlock.
No.
Strange how those things work.
Strange.
Well,
You do note also on the table he does have a shield with a face on it, not like an actual like human face or anything like that, but just like etched into the shield itself. Also, there is several keys that have little tiny question mark hooks on the tips of them, and then there's also 2 long swords.
Mm.
Do the long swords look different than like a normal one per
They
se?
do actually. One is it has a longer hilt, and the crossguard appears to look like eagle talons. And then the other one appears to be of elven make. That's very long, very thin. It doesn't have the large hilt or crossguard going across. Not the hilt, excuse me. Yes, the crossguard. It's actually very small, almost non-existent. Both are in scabbards at the moment.
I can't use it, sadly. Okay. You know what? Zir's gonna lean in towards them and like do like the finger thing, like come closer a little bit.
What can I do for you, my friend?
I'm not looking to necessarily buy anything, but you said you get a lot of attention with the ladies, right?
Yes, the ladies love Samel.
Can you give me some advice on that?
My friend, I can only tell you, you have to be yourself, and it doesn't hurt to have a lot of money.
Wow.
Samel, not as much any now. The 3 ex-wives kind of hurts that.
Oh, I'm sure it was their fault, not yours, my dear Samel.
You know, Samel has a lot of love to give. Maybe more for one woman than can handle, yes?
You're using charisma.
He's -1 charisma. Yes, very true. Very true. Well, you know what they say. You must find someone who loves you as much as they, or find someone that loves you as much as you love them. So there you go.
That is very wise, my friend. You're very wise beyond your years.
Thank you. I will keep your advice in mind, winky face.
Does that like really awkward like opens his mouth? Oh, you know, just like.
Anything else?
No,
Nothing I can think of
not for me.
Nope. Not this place.
All right.
about this place.
Olia or Arthurax, anything you want to do before wrapping up for the evening?
Dirk, do you want to do anything?
Nope. I'm just gonna fall asleep and not wake up as I always do.
I did my deed for the day. Ding.
All right. As you all head back towards the to the fenced-in area where all the caravans and carriages are hooked up, back to where your little camp is formed. You do note that there are several guards stationed about the area, some on patrol. It does seem like they do patrol the area, just so you know you don't have to worry about setting a watch.
Oh, how nice of them.
You can actually get a full night's sleep tonight.
Oh, what I was looking for, the reason why I was coming out is I was looking for someone that could maybe, I don't know how you could silver a quarter staff, but like maybe make it like silver tipped, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah. That.
Not in a day.
Okay. I mean, not like, I don't, oh yeah, we are traveling, so never mind then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind then.
Maybe later.
Maybe later.
All right. As you all settle down for the evening, and the evening goes by uneventfully, as you all gain the benefits of a long rest.
Hooray!
Nice.
Then, as you get up in the morning and start, packing up everything, getting breakfast out, feeding the horses, making sure their bridles are all firmly attached, saddles are on, getting ready for the travel out for the day.
Yay.
extra early, just like Arthrax wanted.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, while everybody is still trying to drag themselves out of their sleeping bags and, whipping up some tea or some coffee, and Arthrax already just like rolling everything up and putting it on his horse, like, "Come on, guys!"
Guys, you guys tired? No, I'm not tired. I slept well. I slept great. It's great. Yeah, let's go.
I slept like a black widow.
Jessica will just raise one eyebrow at Arthrax a bit knowingly and intentionally take her time with her morning coffee.
So you're just gonna constantly throughout the morning with Drax.
I just picture now Jessica just like staring daggers and just going,
Just like those animes of dreadful scenes of the characters staring stars while drinking their coffee or tea.
Pretty much exactly that. Just like intentionally sipping slowly, really savoring that morning coffee, enjoying the local cuisine.
And Arthrax just really doesn't care, as he's been stared like that many times before. He's like, so what? Trying to help, air quote, pack up the rest of the shit that needs to be packed up.
right. Well, as the morning does drag on a little bit, and then you do find yourselves fully packed up and ready to head out. The road north, out of Burdusk, follows along the river and beside the reaching woods. Travel amongst it is much busier than it was between Greenest and Burdusk. A constant train of caravans and carriages and riders on horseback pass you by, coming and going, as merchants are eager to get to their destinations before their deadlines. It is a bright, sunny day again, and the trail is full, making the day pass by so quickly that before you know it, you are approaching another city.
Okay.
There.
Quick-
Oh.
Quick question.
Mhm.
On those passing caravans,
Yeah.
could we do a quick, I don't know, like perception to see if any of them had the symbol of Jessica's father's company?
You can certainly try.
Cool.
I'll give it a shot.
Hey,
Finally, a good roll.
I know.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh! Payback!
It
You guys are
doesn't
close.
matter.
Arthur
not-
is just too focused on Jessica.
No! To focus on the road. Driving.
Yes, the road.
He's
Road.
he's very focused on the road today.
The Emerald,
Wonder
to the
why.
Emerald City. Out of character, but
several times, Arthrax, you hear horses galloping up on the other horses, and you kind of think, "Oh no!" And then you turn around, looking at your head, and it's just another group of merchants just trying to hurry up to the city as they pass by you. Eldrath, looking around, you do spot several different names of trading companies and shipping companies, but you don't see the same insignia that you saw previously for the Darkfang family.
Okay.
But getting closer to the city, you can tell that not nearly any of the buildings are really that old. Some of them actually look like temporary shelter, with roughly hand-painted signs marking the name of caravan companies and shipping companies. The city is jam-packed. All the roads are full of vehicles, animals, and people, and you struggle to even keep track of your companions at times.
Oh, man.
It is just a crowd of people, just a veritable ocean of people.
Even
Uh,
Eldrath at this
mhm.
point would start getting anxious.
Social anxiety, social anxiety, social anxiety.
Arthrax just seems annoyed.
Yeah.
With the overabundance of people, the inns here are likewise overflowing, and there is no vacancy here either. And
Damn.
after searching for a couple of hours, you come to the conclusion that it's just not worth it to keep searching. This place is just overflowing with people. So you have a choice.
It's Disney World during summer break.
You,
Yep.
Hmm.
Oh God.
Oh god.
Claustrophobia,
Oh, this is
claustrophobia, claustrophobia.
So
Are
what's the choice?
Yeah,
Well,
what are
you-
choices?
you can stay in the city and try to find a place that you can get some rest. That is going to be very difficult to check, however, because there just really isn't any vacancy. So you're going to be having to be pretty inventive. Or you're probably just going to have to make camp outside of town.
Fine with camp.
I'm fine with camping outside of town.
Camp.
Who said a night out of camping isn't bad?
This would be our third now, right?
Yep.
At least.
Third
All right.
time.
Well, before you leave town to go make camp, if you want to search for the Dark Fang Company's shipping, Dark Fang Shipping Company, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
Perception?
Yep, that would be great.
Yeah, a little better.
Bleh.
Boy.
Bleh.
So Eldrath, while you guys are walking through trotting through town on your horses, you do come across a tent that has been set up with a hand-painted sign out front that has the Dark Fang insignia.
Oh.
Eldrath will kind of tug onto the cloak of billowing that he handed over to Jessica.
Oh, am I wearing it right
during the
now?
travel. Yeah, during the travel, he kind of handed it over.
Okay.
I think that is your family's sigil, yes?
It is.
Hmm. Do you know of what goes on here, at least?
I never followed my father's business too closely. I would help with moving crates sometimes, but I don't exactly hold any report within the company.
Hmm. Should we take a closer look?
If we could. I don't think it would hurt anything. Don't expect me to be able to pull any strings just because I'm the son of the
Son?
Son?
Oh,
daughter.
Raises
Just
an
because I'm the
eyebrow.
daughter of the CEO or whatever the fantasy equivalent of a CEO, the business owner,
The owner, yeah.
the owner. Just because I'm the daughter of the owner doesn't mean I'm gonna be able to make anything happen.
There are several ways to make things happen.
I am not going to try and what's the fuck? Brain, come on, brain, please.
What letter does it begin with?
Out of character. Didn't you do
Uh,
something like that with one of the cultists?
What?
Seduce.
That was a life and death situation, however.
Yeah, that was accidental, remember? And I was trying to God, for some stupid reason my brain latched onto seduce and I'm like, no, that's not the word I'm looking for. Deceive. I'm not going to try to deceive or do anything untoward to my own father's company. No.
No matter what kind of business they're in?
My dad said he stopped doing these. I don't know how old those shipments were from the cave. That wasn't anything new. Like that was a while ago.
True. And it is possible that they were stolen.
True.
Yeah.
But if you would like to go say hi, we can do that.
Well, we can see if we can confirm.
Okay. So
uh,
the only reason I even ended up knowing about any of this was after we had that assassination attempt. All right? And she's speaking low to him at this point. Like, look, the only reason I even found out that he was doing any of this was because they tried to assassinate him. I don't think the majority of the company knows anything about anything illicit that they're shipping. So don't open your mouth and put people at risk. Please.
The only thing that I wanted to ask is to see if any of their shipments had been stolen recently.
Okay.
And who
But-
is they that to assassinate your father?
The cult. Like out of character, the cult. The cult tried to assassinate him.
Okay.
And that's where like he confessed to the family, yes, I was doing things I shouldn't. They were trying to, wipe tie off loose ends, but I did it with intent to help my own business and help my own family, yada 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 yada. Good intentions, poor choices, right? So we were lucky enough to survive the assassination attempt, but it wasn't anything that was ever made public outside of immediate family.
Okay.
So I just worry about, asking too many questions, raising suspicions, things like that.
Well, if it would make you feel better, I can change my face.
I mean, if the daughter of the business owner walks in and starts asking questions like that, it could be weird.
Could just wait out here.
True. But just promise me you won't bring up any of the not good stuff specifically. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Eldrath will kind of go into a more, well, I don't know how. Nah, it's still pretty busy out there right now, right?
Oh yeah, there's a
Okay.
crowd of people. Yeah.
He will kind of just quickly glance to make sure he's not really being looked at, and use the Mask of Many Faces to make him look more of like a older, tan-skinned merchant. Nothing fancy, just
Okay.
he's been around for a while. That kind of look.
All right.
And then I'll enter the Dark Fang's, I guess, office. Is this what this is?
No, it's just a tent. There is a person inside, however. There is a foxhole sitting at a desk. He is wearing very nice, almost like Victorian style clothing with stiff collars, but no tie or anything of that nature.
It's a
But
mobile
a really
office.
nice vest.
Give a slight cough to make my presence known.
He looks up momentarily from his ledger, kind of looking over top to bottom. It's like, oh yes, welcome to Dark Fang Shipping. How can I help you?
Well, howdy. I had a little inquiry, if you wouldn't mind helping me.
Yes, just a moment. As he finishes writing into the ledger and then closes it and pushes it to the side, depositing the quill into the inkwell. And he looks up at you, crossing his hands, and looks at you sharply with his vulpine eyes. Yes, what kind of questions could I answer for you?
I had a shipment from your company that did not make it through, and I was curious to know if perhaps there was some complications.
I can certainly look into it for you if you like. Was this through this location here in Scornabel, or was it out in Burdusk, or Candlekeep, Baldur's Gate?
No, further south. Greenest.
Greenest? Oh, I don't believe we had anything going through Greenest. Let me check my ledger. As he opens up his book and starts flipping through. Well, we did actually have one caravan going through that area, but it seems that there was a report of an attack. Seems the drivers did not make it out alive. I do apologize. It seems that your items have been lost. If you can provide the paperwork, I can certainly get you a refund for those items, and we can certainly discuss covering the cost of those items. I would have to contact Mr. Darkfang out in Waterdeep, but it would take some time, but we could certainly arrange something.
It is quite unfortunate to hear that some fine men lost their lives.
Well, so you understand, men are replaceable. It is our customers' items that we desire to keep safe.
I've been around for a while. A shipment like this isn't really gonna put me back too far.
I see.
I just wanted to confirm. And Eldrath will bow and make his way out.
Yes, well, if you change your mind about the refund, please, we will always be here for you, sir. Your name again?
Tim.
Tin.
Tim.
Tin. Just Tin?
Yes.
I see. Very well. I will await to hear from you, Master Tin.
Walks out.
Bye.
Before we do anything else, can I do a perception check to see if Javier is probably in the crowd or something?
God damn it.
Yeah, you can.
Why the hell not? Oh.
Damn.
Don't see a lot of rat folk in the crowd.
It's worth a shot to find that sneaky rat.
You never know.
Maybe in the next town.
Maybe.
Eldrath will make his way back to Jessica. He still looks like the old man.
Any luck? And
Well, I do say,
she'll probably she'll probably start moving like away from the tent, not wanting to be noticed by anyone who might recognize her.
he'll basically just keep up the act, but he'll explain that there was a shipment heading to Greenest that was attacked.
Okay.
It's possible that Yeah,
So-
that might be the one we found.
Okay, so good to know he wasn't dealing directly, or at least didn't know he was dealing directly with them. Could be they set it up so that he would deliver the package and then they attack the caravan to get it. Like you know what I mean? Like a cover business to put the order in and move the items, and then they came in and snatched it. Fuck. All right. I know he's not like no, my dad. He wouldn't actually willingly help these psychopaths. But that's so. If nothing else, that's good confirmation, I think.
Don't worry, lass. I agree.
Okay.
Anything else anybody would like to do with the evening?
Don't believe so.
I'm ready
Nope.
to set up tent.
All right. As you head further north out of the city of Scornabel, and actually start heading west, following along the path that would take you to El Terrell. You do travel for just a little bit, not too long, just enough to get out of the city and away from the main crowd, essentially. But you do find a clearing near the road, along the river. A good place for the horses to stop and get some rest and get some water, and good place for you guys to settle down for the evening.
All right. Gotta feed them again.
I'll take first watch again.
All right, I'll take second.
All right.
I'll take third.
Third watch it is, and then fourth watch.
I'll take fourth.
All right. And Eldrath, did you want to double up with anybody?
Eldrath's getting a full night's sleep.
All right.
Let's hope.
Lead tight.
Wow.
It's like Eldrath's like, woo, extra night of full extra hours of sleep. I'm in. All right. Well, Arthrax, give me a perception roll.
Please be better than what you just gave me already. A little better.
Technically
Slightly
better.
I mean, you got what you wanted. It's better.
So looking around as everybody sets up their tents and gets gets the fire started and working on that, and you're just kind of standing up, wandering around, kind of looking around the perimeter, just making sure that everything is you know where everything is in case somebody tries to pull a fast one on you. You do hear some chatter as people do walk along the path towards Scornabel. Several drunks coming out of the woods after seemingly having relations
Yay.
as they wander back into the city. But otherwise, nothing really exciting happening on your watch.
He just watches the two and just shakes his head like, really? This far out?
Front of my salad.
The Reaching Woods, also known as the Reach Around Woods.
God damn.
I couldn't resist.
Hey, well,
I'm not mad that you said it. I'm mad that you came up with it before I did.
Yes.
It's the fact.
That's a win for me.
It's the fact I thought of that, but was like, no, I'm not going to be a child today.
strangely enough, I was thinking differently. I thought about asking Dana, is it a straight couple or was it a man on man or a woman on woman?
You can give.
Two dwarves,
Oh.
male and female.
Okay.
Roll for their gender.
Not saying that again.
Do it.
Fuck.
So since it was uneventful, he goes over to Jessica, give her a tap on the shoulder to signal it's her turn.
Jessica will wake up, find her way out of her tent, and as Arthrax is heading to his tent, she will speak up and say, "Oh, and next time there's something that you can't afford, just let it go."
He stops to look at her, going, "What are you talking about?"
Play dumb all you want. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Good night.
He just sighs and just goes into his tent. Not really wanting to think about it.
All right.
All right, give me a perception check.
Perception.
Woo!
18.
I see it
Alright.
all.
So as the night presses on, sun starts rising, or excuse me, the moon starts rising up in the sky.
Wow, it's a quick night.
Yeah.
Stars sparkling out there.
Hmm.
It starts settling down. There's still noise coming from the city. It is a city after all, so there's always going to be something going on. And as you're kind of sitting there next to the fire, just enjoying the stillness of the evening and the quietness of it, and kind of find yourself thinking about your dad and that night when the cult broke into the house, and it all happened so fast and it was so loud, and it was just a lot that happened in one go. But before you know it, your shift has passed and nothing eventful has happened.
All right. I will head over to Zier's tent, gently tap on his shoulder to wake him.
He will yawn, get out of his tent and do his cat stretch. Is it my shift already?
Yeah, it is, sweetie. Shouldn't be too bad. It's been pretty quiet so far.
Well, the last time I was out on watch, that's when things got loud.
Ho-
Oh,
Hopefully, since we're a little closer to the city, we've got a little more security. But we're all here, so long as you can wake us, and good luck waking the hyena once it's his turn.
Yeah, I'll go for everyone else first.
Sound of power snoring coming from Olia's tent.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Damn, it's like a buzzsaw over there.
What's a buzzsaw?
It's a saw that buzzes.
They're
Man,
horrible
Zero-
creatures. You never want to run against them.
Yeah. Heard they're loud, obnoxious, and they. Azir will get up and move towards the fire, and he won't sit down. He will just pace back and forth.
All right, roll perception.
For the love of God, please. I'm scared. Oh. Okay.
Hey!
Hey! Hola!
All right. So, as you're walking about, looking around, and just kind of keeping your eyes and ears swiveling about, looking for everything, you hear the horses making a little bit of noise, and it doesn't seem like they're in any trouble or anything. It just seems that something's caught their attention, and they're a little bit excited about it.
He's gonna walk over to the horses and put a hand on his horse's mane. Hey, what's wrong? What's up?
Looking out into the river, you can see several fish just trying to jumping out of the water, landing with loud splashes as they come across the rapids in the river, just trying to jump up and over those little areas where there's a little bit of interference. And the horses are just kind of like surprised every time they jump out of the water. They make a loud slapping noise as they come back in and hit on the water.
He'll watch the fish for a little bit and just kind of have an existential crisis, staring at the fishes struggling to jump to their next location to live. And they'll
This
just
reminds me of my training.
jump
Magic orb,
in.
you splash.
Yeah, he'll think back to his training when he had to carry a rock behind his back and jump up small hills and having to need hairball whenever he was tired. And needs
Your
some
calves
sun.
ache just thinking about it.
Yeah. He gets sudden like he looks down at his legs. It's just like, oh my god, you've been through hell. I'm so sorry. And he'll just look at the fish a little bit more and just look at them go. Like, huh. You know, nature is pretty interesting, isn't it? He's talking to himself out loud to the horse. He's just that weird. Yes, exactly. See, you get me. You get me. As he pats his mane. Pats her mane.
Are you sure?
I'm sure about that.
Yes. Alright, well, if it was just a little bit of fish, I'll head back. Just enjoy the scenery, I suppose.
All right. Well, the rest of the evening goes by quietly for you.
Alright, and he will... Oh, I just remembered who has to wake up. He's going to wander over to the tent that Oya is in. He's gonna... How do I do this? He's gonna do the cat thing where he's gonna smack you in the face with his paw. Like, Oya. Oya. Oya.
Do I have to roll
Oh,
for
yeah.
perception? Out of character, but do I have to roll for perception to see if I wake up this time?
No. He is directly shaking you awake. Different from yelling across the field of battle.
What's up? Hey.
It's your
Oh.
turn, big guy.
Oh, thanks. It's the least I could do for you after what happened last time. Anyway,
It's okay. But yes, enjoy your watch. The horses were watching some fish, so if they make some noise, it's just the fish, I would assume. But other than that, everything's been quiet.
all right. Fish and horses. All right. Have a good night, Zir.
Of course. And he will go back to his sleeping bag, get in it, and then do like a weird cat spin thing, even though he's laying down. Go to sleep.
All right.
Just gotta
Oh,
walk
yeah.
in a circle a little bit, get comfy.
Yeah.
Roll me some perception, Olia.
Oh boy, this is gonna be great. I got a lot. Oh no, wait, perception. I was about to do persuasion. I'm like, sweet, I have +5. Nope, not.
Okay.
Can't be that bad, right?
So as you're, sitting by the fire, watching, as the evening stretches on, it's very quiet out. It's very still, actually. The horses have settled down and are now sleeping. Everybody else is quietly sleeping as well. And you find it's just kind of boring, Just not a lot going on. And then as you're sitting there, you see something jump across your field of view
Oh.
and turn quickly to look, and you see a frog
Oh.
as it stares at you.
I got my eye on you. Boy, he just pulls up the hammer.
As soon as the hammer comes out, it turns around and starts hopping away.
Thought so.
That's right, you better run.
Comes back with big brother Toad, and 10 feet tall.
Yep. Who will win, a
but-
big hyena boy or some frog?
But after you scare away the frog, keeping your warhammer nearby,
always.
you get the joy of watching the sun start to rise as the sky begins to light up slightly blue and then slowly starts to set ablaze with red and orange and purple as the sun starts peeking up over the horizon.
Righty.
How beautiful.
And you've made it through the night.
So should I wake everybody up?
That's about that time.
Oh man, if I had a pen or something like that, I would do that meme. This is totally out of character, but you know that meme where the woman's like, "I don't get no sleep because of y'all. Now you'll never get no sleep because of me."
I mean,
Y'all not no get sleep because of me.
you do have a shield.
Oh god.
Oh.
So tempting to do that.
You have a hammer and a shield.
I'm gonna say something else when I do it though. I'm just gonna clamp the shield on the hammer. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
As
Whatever.
you all are sleeping in your wonderful dreamlands, then just start hearing clang, 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 as Olia starts waking everybody up.
Nah, the bandits are here.
Eldritch Blast!
Eldritch Blast.
So, a beam of energy just comes flying out of Eldrath's tent. Right next
What?
Sleep well.
Oh,
Whoa, okay, it's not bandits. Okay.
Are you
It's just.
Arthrax just
are you
rolls
trying
over.
to wake up the entire city, Olia?
Might as well do a noble service.
Arthrax just rolls over in his tent.
Zir will climb out of his position, even though he's only been in it for 4 hours. Not enough for his sleep. And he's gonna, once again, do his cat stretch and just be like, stretch. Down dog. I mean, down cat. Down cat. And sun.
with thaumaturgy, I'm gonna make Arthrax's tent smell like ass.
What?
You are.
So, Arthrax, as you are just minding your own
God.
business, trying to wake up in your tent, all of a sudden, you just start smelling like sulfur and rotten eggs and a little bit of manure. And it starts getting more and more intense as it just fills your entire tent.
He will wake up and jump out of the tent. What the fuck?
What? What's wrong?
Okay. Who made my tent smell like that?
There was no one else in your tent.
You're really gonna try that, are you?
Roll deception.
Whoever smells a delta.
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
holy crap.
Should I
Good
even
luck,
try insight?
Good luck. If you want to take a shot, go for it.
It's always a chance.
Aw.
Nope.
As you look over at Eldrath and you just kind of eye him funnily, but you kind of reach at that point where you're like, can't really prove that he did.
No, but he's the number one suspect.
Mm-hmm.
Eldrath just has his lyre in his hands and he's playing.
He just growls and opens up the tent to just let it air out.
It's gone by now.
He starts
you
backing up.
Are you sure you weren't just hallucinating the smell?
Do I really look like the type of guy who's gonna make a fart in his own tent? Just to wake myself up.
I never said that. Your nose could just be playing tricks on you, you know?
You know what? Maybe I kept one of those papers of yours. Should I probably show it to the rest of the town?
You could if you'd like. Maybe go it to a certain merchant a town away. I'm sure he'd love to see it again. See you again. Wink.
Yeah, it's
Too
half the
early for all this. Jessica is just ignoring all of them, trying to warm up some coffee over what remains of the campfire.
Arthrax has half the mind to use his dagger, but he just holds himself back just a little bit.
Well, as everybody prepares themselves and gets ready, we will go ahead and take a short break here.
Okay.
Hey.
Since we are going to be on slightly shorter of a session today, just because of the late start time, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Oh, good.
All right.
Just work.
Well,
Well, I
you're
can go
fine.
grab myself a drink.
Don't apologize. Don't worry about it.
Be right back.
All right.
Yeah, you're good, man. Life happens.
The viewers get D&D 2 weeks in a row. That's enough.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
gonna be a blast.
That's a long
All right, I gotta get myself some dinner quickly.
An Eldritch Blast.
All right, guys, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Whoa, some creepy music just started playing. What the hell? Ew, This is Assassin's Creed music?
Is
Wait.
that from your own music, or?
Yeah. Yeah, I had a playlist going called Medieval Chill, and it just started playing Assassin's Creed Revelation music, but it's like, it's called The Traitor. I'm like, this does not
Cool.
fit the vibe of chill, but okay. It's like, it's like something
am-
from The Shining. Jesus.
I will say I am very impressed how well that taking the gem went.
I'm not sure it went very well now that they referenced that he has insurance.
It's not gonna be
reason-
that bad.
Well, the reason why I was trying to talk to him about, like, going after you is because I don't want a trading guild, in quotation marks, hunting us. Because that might be what's happening. So I'm kind of like, okay, maybe if I can convince him that I hunt you, then we don't get hunters on our back, that'd be great.
I got Thieves' Camp. We'll be fine. I'll just code us out of this.
What? We can't Thieves Guild our way out of a dagger, dude. We can't do that.
As my master once said, fight dagger with dagger. And then twist their necks apart.
That's my job.
No, yours is punching and crushing.
I've put people's necks on a swivel.
But yeah,
My ears can do it, so can their necks.
but let's also think of it this way. Jessica now has a friend to help her. If she needed
We could use it on the trading guild.
it. That too.
Just use the item, but that makes the purpose of getting it useless, because then we used it to cover what we cost us to steal it. It's just a waste all around, a waste of 60 gold.
I mean, that's a steal.
Literally.
I mean, yeah, that was a great steal, and trust me, that guy is all because he can't really complain about having that thing stolen if he's the one that copped it out of another guy's hands for 1/5 of the price.
Yeah.
But we will see him again. Maybe he'll take your advice and go looking.
Go traveling, meet more ladies.
Yeah, apparently.
Create his own harem.
I'm sure he already has one. But
Well, he has 3 ex-wives, so...
best advice, be yourself. Zir, this doesn't make sense.
Also, having a lot of money helps.
Yes, and he does have a decent amount of coin, I will say that. But that's not the type of lady he's looking. Yes, Zir is straight. He is not gay.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with it.
No.
Absolutely not.
To co-opt the Seinfeld joke.
Yeah, but Arthrax is gay, and he is looking for a good somebody. Maybe.
Or the Avenue Q joke. It's okay if you're not gonna judge you. I don't know the exact song. My friend has memorized. I can ask.
No. Yeah.
I don't know.
Hell, if Orcish Ramsir wasn't such a asshole, he was a baby.
Maybe.
Very particular about how his kitchen was run.
Yeah.
Oh my god, are we talking about Orc and Ramsir again?
Yeah.
I just
Or-
put my headphones on.
All you
We
hear
were-
is orchestras.
We were just talking about how Zir is straight and Arthrax is confirmed to be gay, and that if Ramsir wasn't such a stickler, pain in the ass about his kitchen, he was a maybe for Arthrax.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, he ripped up one piece of fish, and the guy strangled him over it. Bit of an overreaction, if you ask me.
Well, you were like, not my type. Zir was shitting bricks. Keep that in mind.
So we broke a guy's neck because they add a little too much salt to the soup. Who does it?
It was supposed to
Also,
be really
I-
good soup.
I realized that I have a spell for lighting campfires.
Yes, you
Oh.
do.
Prestidigitation.
Oh.
So yeah, slight retcon, ever so slight retcon. Jessica used prestidigitation to relight the campfire to heat her coffee.
Yeah,
Also,
it's
we
like-
were just talking about how stealing the emerald wasn't such a bad thing because now you got a ally for yourself.
True.
Back.
won't be
Welcome
much of an ally once they hunt us down, and then we have to use the gem against them.
I
Well, assuming that the guard wasn't the insurance.
But I paid him off well. We're good. We're fine. As long as
Yeah.
my face is not seen again, we're fine. Don't worry. We don't
Here.
have to go through that town again.
Here lies Arthrax. Everything will be fine.
This is when he knew he fucked
He
up.
fucked up.
And that was the last time I saw my good Arthrax Dufresne.
It cuts to us like getting attacked by a bunch of traitors. You probably wonder how I ended up in this situation. Let me tell you, I started back a couple nights ago at stealing a gem from a four-bowl guy who sleeps with women more than he sells items. Jesus Christ.
So he claims.
So he claims. Don't know how accurate that is, but I'm not surprised.
I was gonna say, I am glad he didn't try to flirt with me.
Yeah.
I was waiting for that.
I was waiting.
Oh my gosh.
Also, I said this to Saku and Dana, but no, Zir did not take his advice. Not his way.
Just be yourself.
No, well, that's why you were gone. I said, he says, just be yourself, Zir. That's not good.
That's only because you've let yourself believe that.
Well, yeah, but that's too big brain for Zir. He knows that. He just can't. He's stuck. He's stuck right now. He needs to have the talk.
I really am gonna end up being the mother of this group, aren't I?
Yeah, you pretty much
I'm
are
gonna have
already.
I'm gonna have to give Zir the talk and be like, sweetheart, you were fine.
You were fine just where. You don't need to change.
Don't need
Your
to
own
try and
cat.
It's okay.
don't need to
We'll
try and
find you a
act a
nice,
special way.
thick dragon girl. It's okay. We'll do
Oh
it.
my
What
god.
is the-
Does
see,
the 20,
Zir-
does the
you see-
25 hit?
You see, sir, when a cat and a dragon love each other very much.
If a
And
donkey
on
can
that
do
note,
it, so can you.
It's funny you guys assume that he likes dragons just because he's holding on a dragonborn.
and you tried tackling Arthrax because he took your porn.
Well,
Well, we don't know
Yeah.
what happened that one summer, so.
Oh, true.
no. God.
What did your master teach you?
I was gonna make a joke, but I decided against it.
this is taking a turn.
Yes, it is,
Yeah, take a turn for the worse. All
and
right.
I am stopping that turn.
Okay.
I'm ready when everybody
Hold on.
else is. All right, I just took
Everybody
one
back?
dinner.
Hi.
Yeah, I
I'm
think we're ready.
Okay. Ooh boy, thank God.
Good timing.
Deer dash.
I would totally start Deer Dash. It would totally be. You know how much money we would find. Do you have any fucking idea how much money we would make?
Well, I mean, so Dana, you've got Deer Dash, and I'll start a Woober.
A Woober eats.
No, just I mean, yes, but like a Woober as a whole.
And I'll start Roger.
Oh God! All right, let's get back into it. So, heading west from Scornabel to Elturel, the weather takes a noticeable shift. The sky growing overcast and the wind gusting occasionally. As the horses push against the gusts, the skies open and rain starts coming down, slowly at first before growing in intensity.
Arthur shouts back towards Jessica. Jessica, do you have anything to help us shield against the rain for a bit?
No.
What's wrong with the little rain? The rain's nice.
I just don't like my body getting wet.
Just shake it off. All animals do that.
Olia just
As Arthur
shakes.
shakes off all the excess water and a little rainbow comes out, and there's the sound of a little bit of a fogged glass effect going over the camera. He's quite muscular, Anyway, the rain does go on for a few hours, soaking into your clothes and into your fur. Jessica and Olia and Zir, fortunately, you do look like the drowned rats. Your fur is all waterlogged and stringing against your bodies.
Eldrath would have pulled out his one of the coats that he bought, the winter coat,
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of put that on top of all of his gear.
Actually, Olia probably doesn't look that bad, considering he's pretty ripped underneath all of that. So still looks like he's pretty big. But
I don't like to brag.
I mean, Zir's tiny as it is. He looks like a stick at this point.
Jessica's decently built. I mean, she probably looks all right.
I mean, the only unfortunate thing about Olia is that. Oh, the only unfortunate thing about Olia is now he's a stinky Yeen. It's just too bad.
When is he not a stinky Yeen, though?
Ouch.
Oh,
he bathed.
Gear.
I do ice showers. I painted that one episode. That's not for you.
I do
that
have
one
soap.
time.
I painted at least
Does
once.
have soap.
Wait,
I just find it
I'll
funny
go
that-
and dry it off.
I just find it funny that it's Arthur X who gets the dreamy anime water shaking.
Eventually, the rain does let up, and some sun starts coming through right around lunchtime. So, taking a small break, you're able to get some food in you, as well as, Jessica and Eldrath can use thaumaturgy and prestidigitation to clean off the excess water off of people to help, and their clothes to help dry them out a little bit quicker.
Yes.
Arthur X just takes off his top just to line it up so that way they can just dry it on a line or something.
Don't even need. Prestidigitate the water straight out.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Dry as a bone.
Could I use shape water to kind of suck water out of clothes?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, yeah. Then there you go.
You just don't want to imagine a topless spider.
Topless cat is just fur.
Too cursed.
It's like you got some muscle on you, but it's not really like what you would call definition.
Yeah, I'd say he's
Like
more.
me.
He's more of like the. I mean, like yes, I like the idea that Zir is very made, but he has an. I would say his back is more ripped than his torso.
Oh, yeah,
He has like an acrobatics style build.
This is-
very lean.
Yeah.
This is the
like a
difference
swimmer or
between
an actor.
like people who are built like Arnold Schwarzenegger versus people who are built like Jason Statham.
Yeah.
Jason
he definitely-
Statham is actually strong because he is the way he has built his body. He is a box-shaped man, which means that all of that power is real.
Mhm.
Whereas Arnold is more of a bodybuilder, so he's actually weak because it's about definition, not about actual strength. So yeah, you're ripped in the sense of like, yeah, you actually know how to use your body, your strength.
Yeah, fun fact. Bodybuilders are actually at their weakest during competition.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Because they dehydrate themselves.
Yep.
Interesting to know.
To get all that definition in their bodies.
Oh, damn.
But after drying out your clothes and getting back onto the road, you do spend the rest of the day traveling further down the path, and you can finally see coming into view a very large city, looking over the river Kianthar. Just like the other river cities you've seen, it is bustling with traders and merchants. However, Elturel is different in a very unique way. High above the city is a bright and beautiful, gentle, magical light, illuminating the sky night and day.
So it's a nightlight.
In a
Yeah.
daylight,
I mean, technically, yes.
it is what you would call a light.
I don't know how I'd
always
say
on.
it in character, but I'd be like, it's a forever torch. Maybe those lines. Well, you have to say something about it.
It's a torch that can burn forever.
Infinite torch.
But entering the city, you can see that that there is a large presence here, with an emblem appearing on banners, buildings, crates, barrels of goods, even on people themselves as the form of brooches or capes or cloaks. You're welcome to roll history if you would like to determine what that symbol is. It is a hand grip, is a gauntleted hand holding a longsword by the blade.
Oh, I have no clue. Jesse's just like, why would you grip it by the blade, though? That's what the handle's for.
Yeah, that hurts.
Like, gauntlet or no, it just seems silly.
Eldrath is more focused on the city itself.
Mm-hmm.
Olga thinks it looks cool. He's curious. But not that.
Actually, Olya, you get to roll at advantage.
Damn it! We'll do that again. So just roll again. Yeah.
Yeah, just roll one more.
Alright. Not bad, not bad.
Okay.
Why do I
So
roll at
Olya,
advantage?
you've seen this before.
Really?
You've
doesn't
seen
even
this
know.
symbol on a very good friend of yours from the past. Somebody you know worked for the Order of the Gauntlet.
Oh. So cool. I don't know much else other than that. It's pretty simple.
Did Leozen give me any details about this? Oh,
About the Order of the Gauntlet?
yeah.
Oh, yes, that guy.
Mhm.
Yes.
He
know.
didn't say anything specifically about them, just that his friend Onthar worked with them, and that he was working with Onthar in this particular event.
Okay.
There are several guards who wear the symbol proudly on their chest, on their armor, and they are standing watch near the entrance, but they do greet everyone kindly and do give them directions and recommendations if they ask. There's a large human man with a thick, bushy black beard, a big barrel chest, and large hoop earrings as he waves at you as you enter in on your horses. Welcome to Elturel. Please mind the local laws. Stay out of trouble. Make sure to ask the guard if you need any assistance.
Can
Thank
do.
you for the hospitality.
Yes, thank you very much. Seer looks at Arthrax for a second. We will have no trouble here.
He rolls his eyes and just has the horses keep on going.
Oh, yes, I did actually have a question. We were looking for someone by the name of Onthar.
Onthar Froom?
I believe so.
Yeah. Oh, you can find him at the tavern. It's called a pair of black antlers.
All right. Thank you very
Just-
much.
Yeah, just follow down this path down here into the main courtyard, and then that will branch off to the left there, and you will see it right there. You won't be able to miss those antlers.
Excellent. All right. Thank you kindly. He
One
will
second.
keep
That's it.
going.
Black antlers.
Yes.
Antler. Yep.
Some
My
antler
fucking
bomb.
housemates are like banging against the wall for some reason.
Damn, housemates.
It's like, but I'm just thinking of that Mitch Hedberg bit. Go around. I don't know what it looks like on your end, but there's no handle over here. It's just flat.
Oh my god.
Anyway. So,
Looks like we have the location of interest.
mm-hmm.
Let's go find a place to leave our horses and we can check it out.
Well, it's a tavern, so it might be an inn as well.
Only just lights up at hearing about a tavern again. Doesn't say much, but you can tell that there's something he's excited about.
All right. Well, I guess we can start making our way over there.
All right. So, as you were approaching, you do spot a rather nice-looking tavern. It's definitely very simple. Definitely a working man's kind of tavern. Up front, there are two giant wooden antlers that are painted dark, rich black, hanging up the front, signifying this is a pair of black antlers.
X marks the spot.
I think it's somewhere else. I don't think this is the place.
Yeah,
You have
you're right. We
reached
should
your
head back.
destination.
Yeah, I just don't know. This is, could be, I guess, but
Ooh,
wouldn't it be embarrassing if we were wrong,
I mean, if you ask me, these look more like really dark gray antlers. So
These could be horns. They could be tusks. Ugh, too
Arthur
confusing.
just stays silent, just goes ahead and goes on inside.
Oh,
Not
mine
one
was
of
out of
those
character. I was.
Yeah, that was out of character.
I
Not
think it
me.
was all out of character.
Nope.
There is not a inn attached to this particular tavern. It's definitely more of a drinking establishment first. However, there is an inn nearby, and they do, in fact, advertise a stable.
Wow.
Okay, good.
I'd
Sounds
say Jessica
biblical.
will head that way and see if she can get us a couple rooms.
I will assist.
Yeah, if you could take my horse along, that'd be great. I'm going to find.
I'll
Arthur
join
X
all-
hops off his horse to join Zir.
I'm
and
joining.
gives his
Oh,
rein to Eldrath.
yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, I'm joining Zero. I just, yeah.
All right.
Tavern.
Now!
I want
Now! Sorry, I get so excited.
Continue, Dana.
Yeah.
So as you walk into the inn, there is a countertop and a little tiny bell sitting there. Nobody's behind the counter.
We'll give it a quick little ding on the bell.
As you hear the sound of thumping coming from the back, like somebody's running up down the hall, and then jumping up over the counter and landing on top of it is a small rabbit folk. Hi, did you need a room?
Hi, yes. I was actually wondering if we could rent 5 rooms tonight, please.
Oh, 5. Oh, I don't think I have 5 available. Hold on, let me look.
No worries.
As he pulls over a big book and just like with all of his weight flips it open.
Bless you. Speaking of housemates.
Oh, I,
Bless you.
Your horse sounds a little sick out there. Does he need a little?
I'm not going to tell my roommate what you just called him. Just saying.
So he starts flipping through the papers of the ledger and.
I just realized I have the perfect response. Oh, don't worry, he just has hay fever.
Even
perfect.
Eldrath roll his eyes at that one.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm just sitting here, just shocked that I didn't see that coming.
I'm 2 for 2 tonight, baby.
I'm losing my edge. Damn it, this is not good.
The hypnotic pattern really got you.
Yeah.
Either
didn't it?
that,
Jesus.
Dana. Either that, or I'm learning from the best.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
The best ones are the ones you don't see coming.
This rabbit folk. What is
Rabbit
What's-
folk.
rabbit folk? Okay.
It's the
No, rabbit. He's just literally just a walking pile of foam and spittle.
as he flips through the papers and just looks up at you. No, I only have 3 rooms tonight.
We can do 3. We can do 3. That'll work.
If 3 works. That's good. Yeah.
Do you have room for 5 horses?
Yeah. Actually, we don't have anything in the stables right now.
Oh, perfect. That'll be great then.
All right. Yeah. Let me go ahead and ring this up. So for 3 rooms, that's going to be 6 gold.
Perfect. Absolutely. And hand the gold over.
All right. And then for the housing for the horses, that's going to be an additional gold. That'll be 1 gold per horse. How many horses? 5, you said?
5. Yes.
All right. So that's going to bring it to 11 gold.
Okay. No worries.
All right.
And-
Here we are.
There you go.
And they jump down off of the counter and walk back and come back out with 3 keys, jumping back up to the top of the counter. All right, here you are, 3 keys.
All right. Thank you very much.
Of course. You need anything else? You just come right up.
I will. Thank you.
Eldrath
And-
will kind of just look down the hall and be like, "What were you doing over there?"
Oh, well,
Well,
you know,
we don't worry about him. We'll be on our way to our rooms. Thank you.
oh,
let's
no
go.
worries. I just do the cooking down here too sometimes. Just preparing some dinner for later tonight.
Oh. All
Where
right.
do you get your food?
That's
from the market?
Don't,
Hmm,
Eldrath.
The market.
Eldrath.
Just gives a look
Don't.
like
Don't.
Hmm.
Don't
I
mind
got
him.
my eyes on.
Oh, she will grab him by the shoulders, turn him around, and march him out the front door. Let's go.
Eldrath just stares as he's being dragged away.
Why?
Time and a place,
So-
Eldrath. Time and a place.
Here and now, right?
So Zir and Olia and Arthurax, as you enter into the tavern. Tavern's very simple. Sanded wooden tables and chairs with a fully stocked bar and several large kegs of ale, mead, and cider, as several humans, half-orcs, elves, dwarves, animal folk, and even some small folk of various types pal around each other, drinking and swapping stories, laughing and talking with each other. You do note some are in armor and some are in clothing, varying from intricate and expensive robes to the very common working man's clothes. All are wearing cloaks with an emblem on the back. The emblem you do recognize as the Order of the Gauntlet. It would seem that this is a meeting place for the Order. Aside from the drinking, several of the members are actually arm wrestling. Some are rolling dice for coin. Several others are boasting about winning the drinking contest later that evening.
Oh,
Zero
boy.
nudge, Olia.
Yeah. Olia gives a little confident shoulder shimmy, like, I could do better than them.
As you're walking in, suddenly a half-elf and a half-orc man come flying over a table, just punching each other in the face as they just start yelling at each other as everybody just like, hey, take it outside! And they suddenly get dragged out by all the other Order members as they are thrown out the doors.
Jeez.
They must have strong gauntlets.
Now, I was going to say they have their priorities in order.
Of gauntlet.
Please go.
Arthurax just ignores everything, just walks up to the counter.
So coming up to the counter, there's a tall bear folk behind the counter,
Shit.
holding out a big mugs of ale and passing them around to some of the other Order members. Hey there, Spider-Man. What can I get you?
Oh no.
Once he takes a look at the bear, he actually arches a brow of interest. He goes, well, I'm pretty new here. So, how about you give me what you find suitable for newcomers?
All right, I think I got that for you. As he turns around and grabs a flagon and fills it up to the brim with a very nice amber-looking fluid and hands it off to you here. Says, "There you go, some of the best mead that you can find in this town, my friend."
You are not bear. This will make you bear.
Oh no.
He takes the mead, gives it a little sniff, and then takes a sip.
It's sweet. It's definitely got that honey smell to it, and that smooth sweetness of honey in the back. It is definitely quite powerful too. It's definitely extra strong mead.
He pulls it back with an, this is actually pretty good. Do you make this yourself?
Oh yeah, we make that on site. My name's Darkfang. Kind of a weird name, I know. It's kind of really common. It's like a John, really.
Wait a
Oh
minute.
my god.
Wait a minute. Wait,
Hold up.
Quickly becoming
wait a minute.
What?
quickly becoming a John.
Arthrak holds
Sorry.
one of his hands and go.
Here's the truth.
Sounds-
Here's the truth. Okay. I have it written down in my notes here, and it's supposed to be Barkfang, because he's supposed to be like a woody kind of person, but I just now noticed that I totally wrote it down as Darkfang, and my autocorrect did not correct it.
Damn it.
So
And I feel kind of upset that I made this error, but I'm going to glaze over it.
oh no, this is a great error.
Nah, you're fine.
Because for a second there, I thought this was Jessica's dad. I was like, no.
I am not adopted.
No, please let's ignore it.
Arthrax
I'm
holds out one of
tired.
his.
Let's move forward.
Arthrax holds out one of his hands. Name's Arthrax. It's good to meet you.
You can call me Bark.
All right, Mark. So, what kind of strange stories have you been hearing around?
Stories. Oh man, you came to the right place if you want stories, but you're going to be hearing it from all of these guys. So he points out to all of the people in the order, laughing and talking. You do note that the two guys that went out punching each other have just come back, returning arm in arm, just laughing with bloody noses and black eyes.
Now that's a relationship.
He takes another sip of mead as he watches those two before turning back to Bark. So, what's this gauntlet group that's all around?
Oh, Order of the Gauntlet. Yeah, it's a kind of a organization that tries to do well, do justice things, and try to stop bad things from happening to good people, you know?
So, like a justice system.
Yeah, protect the common man. You know, try to keep the order.
At this point, Zir will go to the counter as well and just be like, okay, so, I was looking for, sorry, name is Zir, by the way. I was looking for someone named, Anthar?
Anthar.
Anthar, yeah.
That's him over there. As he holds out his hand, pointing behind you to a relatively tall human man with a bald head and long flowing beard. He is actually still in his plate armor, though he's not wearing his helmet.
Oh, shit, okay.
Ah.
Zir will not bow his head a little bit and just go, thank you. I will leave you two to it. He will slightly jab at Arthrax from under the counter and then walk towards the burly guy over here.
And Olia joins along with him, too, just to give him a special greeting.
So as you're approaching, Anthar is drinking with his fellow order members, heartily laughing and bullshitting with them. And as he turns, he sees you approaching him and shoots his arms up in the air, launching his ale onto some poor elf minding his own business one table over.
Wow.
Oh no.
By the breath of Torm, only a craftsman. The seasons have been well to you, my friend.
Anthar, it's so good to see you, man. How could you waste such a good ale like that over a poor fellow like me? Tries to
He
give him
lets
kind of
out
like
a
a bro hug.
loud laugh as he smacks you on the back with a loud thud against his armor. It's just,
There's plenty more where that came from. Tell me, you still mixing up drinks out there in the sticks, or are you too busy killing bandits?
I mean, I've been lately doing my noble work to help slay these bandits from this like crazy dragon cult. But
as he,
yeah, other than that,
he wraps his arm around your neck and like pulls you over to a crowd of humans and animal folk, and he says, slaps you on the chest.
This one right here. I got word that there were bandits heading to my sister's place, and I ran out there to try to help them out. And wouldn't you know it, there's this tall, strapping hyena folk with a goddamn stick, just a stick, beating off bandits. Wouldn't you believe it?
is all I need to get that job done. Boy, have I upgraded. And he has the warhammer kind of next to him.
Oh, a fine weapon you have there. I can't wait to see it in action. But hey, work can wait. Tonight, we're here to cut loose, unwind for a bit. Grab yourself a drink, grab a date, and enjoy the festivities.
All right, I will do. Do you know what the finest ale is here?
Oh, you gotta try the mead. They make it here on site. It's perfect.
Ooh, that just sounds
He squints out into the crowd and just kind of barks out in Dwarvish. Does anybody speak Dwarvish?
I know Orcish, I think I speak. Come on.
I unfortunately do not.
You said Dwarvish. Nope, just common and Orc.
All right. Well, he barks out in Dwarvish as the dwarf looks over to him, and you can almost see it across his face as he goes, "Oh shit!" And he looks back to the rest of you.
Excuse me.
And walks off into the crowd.
I
Jessica
join
and Eldrath, you arrive at the tavern.
All right.
Nolia is going to join in with Anthar
As usual.
and pal around.
Seer is lost.
Arthur is staying at the bar, just talking and chatting with Bark and having some good mead right now.
Seer is just like, I want to be on. Oh no. So he just gets dragged away. He's like, oh no.
Yeah.
Jessica will give a quick little scan of the room as she arrives, and wave out to Zir, and just kind of like raise a paw to wave and be like, "Hey, over here."
As you call out for Zir, several people look up, and you note several wolf folk in the crowd also look up.
Uh-oh.
Zir will put his head down and kind of awkwardly walk back over. Well, I got. I did. We currently on Thar's distracted, it seems, with Olia. They seem to have known each other, and Arthrax is busy with some bear. Were
That's
you able
okay.
to find rooms?
Yeah. We can only get 3 rooms, so you guys are gonna have to double up tonight.
Okay.
But I'll make sure you're not stuck with Eldrath here, and she'll give a little elbow jab, gentle playfully, to Eldrath.
Eldrath is already at the bar.
Never mind.
Elbow jab
Then
at
it is
empty
just
space outline
well-
meme.
Well, either way, just like don't worry, sweetie. I'll make sure you don't get stuck with Eldrath tonight. I'll put you up with Olia. He's probably gonna. Oh
No.
wait,
I have
Tell you what. I was gonna keep a room for myself, but would you like to sleep in my room tonight? I won't mind.
Sure. Okay.
Cool. We'll let Olia sleep on his own, because it looks like he's already starting to drink. So he's going to snore like a machine tonight.
He also might not even come back to the rooms.
As you
Well,
all,
I mean,
as you all look over and you see Olia standing on a table as Anthar and several other Gauntlet members start yelling, "Chug, chug, chug, chug!"
Woo! At the end, just raise the glass. One more. Another.
We'll ask about we'll ask about what we need tomorrow. We've been on a
Yeah.
journey. We can unwind a little bit, I'd say, right?
Yeah, I don't see why not. But if you want to, sweetie, you can crash in my room.
Okay, that sounds fine.
So as you two are talking, a tabaxi walks over. Female tabaxi.
Oh.
Oh.
As she reaches out and grabs your arm, holding it out and forcing it into a flex. It's all right, I suppose.
My
be a
arm
good
or
challenge.
Zir?
Zir's arm.
Okay.
It'd be a pretty good challenge, I'd say.
What?
As she looks at you with bright green eyes.
Oh no, not the green.
For arm wrestling, of course.
Oh.
And he's like visibly flustered. I'm not the greatest with strength. Okay.
All right. As she holds out her hands, Hawk's eyes over the mountain. You can just call me Hawk.
Ziravari, pleasure to meet you, Hawk.
That's an unusual name. Not from around here, are you?
No, afraid not. I'm far, far away.
Well, how about this? As she slams her arm onto the table. If I win, you tell me all about yourself.
And if I win?
And she kind of gives you a look. What do you want?
You tell me about yourself.
Go ahead and roll charisma with advantage.
I have a -1, so let's give it a go.
Oh,
Which
this is
You can do it
Just a charisma check in general.
Mm-hmm.
with advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Absolutely.
15.
Not bad.
She kind of gives you a smirk and is just like, smooth.
Smooth as chalk scraping against a chalkboard. All right. He's gonna sit down and put his arm up.
All right. As
She looks strong. Like, what does she look like?
she's built about the same as you, actually.
Oh shit. Okay.
About the same.
Okay.
Lo and behold, this is actually Dana's character, just making an
joining the
appearance.
party.
That is not her
Seriously,
name.
have a
No,
chance.
that would have been clever, but no, I would never cross the streams like that. All right. So, a dwarf comes out and looks at the two of you and says, "Oh, you haven't? Here, I'll be official for you." And he grips your hands together, holding them nice and level. So, all right, nice and clean. Don't want to see any re-gripping. I don't want to see any spitting or scratching or nothing. Okay. As Hawk nods her head, looking at you intently.
Zir will try to put on the most confident face he can, which is not much. Just be like, "Of course, I'm ready."
As he lets go and says, "Go!" Right, I need a strength check.
Okay, strength. Fuck.
Oh no.
As she pushes against your arm and it moves 30 degrees past the center points. And she kind of gives you a look like, "Oh, you gonna let me win?"
Maybe.
Go ahead.
I'm just. Oh, roll again.
Yep.
I'm just. Just take it easy.
As she gets a natural 20,
Oh my!
slams your wrist onto the table, letting out a cheer as she holds up her hands.
Oh. Zir's just staring blankly at the void.
1,000-yard stare.
He doesn't know whether to feel attracted or scared.
He's having those moments again.
As she walks around the table and grabs you by the shoulder and says, "How about you buy me a drink, huh?"
Thinks back to the advice. I do have some money. Yeah, that's. He's gonna look back at Jessica with fear in his eyes. Just get up and be like,
Jessica.
yeah,
Jessica gives sort of a like she's got both her hands up, sort of in a like calm down, and then thumbs up. Got this.
Oh,
Just relax.
He's gonna take a breathe in as his master taught him.
Yep.
Just be like, yeah, you know what? Let's get a drink. We can have a chat. Plus, I have to admit, I'm a little bit stronger around my back and my legs anyway.
Oh,
And he's gonna flick his ear a little bit, like, a little bit back. Like, yes,
a little bit of a braggart, aren't you, huh?
says the one who was saying I was being easy on.
wow.
He's trying, guys. Give him a chance.
Oh no, he's doing
He has
fine.
-1 charisma. He has -1 charisma.
He is inherently awkward, but it's sweet because he's trying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arthur just watches
very
the whole
cute.
thing.
Oh yeah, Arthrex, you're a strong dude. You know, you could see plenty of people out here eyeing you up to see if they think that they might be able to beat you.
Oh. Well, then he flexes every arm to like give off his own little challenge, even one towards Bark.
So as you're starting to flex a little bit, kind of just talking to Bark and talking about your your regime, trying to stay fit and everything. As you feel a shadow form over you.
He turns to look up where the shadow source is.
Standing tall above you is a human woman.
Oh.
She has very intense yellow eyes, and her hair is spiked backwards and on a messy kempt kind of mane.
Hmm.
She says, "You look pretty strong."
I've been told.
You want to have a go?
I guess I can unwind with a little fun. Sure, why not?
Hey, that's what we like to hear. Hey, you want to put some money on it?
How much are you willing to bet?
Hey, I got 10 gold on my success. I'll tell you that right now.
10 gold. Ugh.
Go on, Arthrax. You have this. It's no problem. Eldrath is just sipping some mead as he's at the bar.
He appears,
Hello.
comes out of the shadows.
I don't know about 10 gold, ma'am. How about we do a little bit more, like maybe 20?
Confident. I like it. All right, 20 it is.
All right.
I've seen him rip a man apart.
Roll deception.
No. It is
This is what he's
charisma.
good at.
Don't say that. I'm gonna fail.
Nope.
Never
I
mind.
don't know.
Just kidding.
She believes you, but it has the opposite effect.
Wow. That's what I
She's
thought.
more excited about this now.
Zeers with the table is like, I didn't tear someone in half, but one time I hit a guy so hard his neck turned all the way around. More than once, actually.
As Hawkes drinks her drink and then reaches over and grabs yours and drinks it as well. Tell me more about that.
Eldrath will catch Azir's eye. Not saying anything, just a grin comes to his face. You know, like the anime girls when they're being very, very mischievous. Yeah, that
Of
kind of
course.
grin.
He's gonna look at you and give you the stink eye. The strongest stink eye he's ever given any person. And he mouths the words, "Don't you ruin this." He's gonna turn back around. Like, okay, yeah, so the other night, me and my my posse were he like leans back a little bit. We were busy, sleeping at night, and some bandits came up and tried to mess with me. So I, did a few cool moves with my quarterstaff behind me, and I hit him across the temple and really caved him in. See, and then his buddy came around and I drop kicked him. Yeah, really took him out hard.
Wow. Are you usually really good with your staff?
I'm so thankful this is being streamed right now.
Just a long sip from Eldrath.
You can hear the.
As the human paladin sits down at the table and motions Arthurax over. All right, big guy, come on.
Arthurax walks over and sits himself down as well.
And she holds out her hand.
He grabs it with one of his own.
As the same dwarf comes over, he's like, "Oh, another one. I like this." As he grabs both your hands and, "All right, clean test. We don't want to see any spitting or scratching or regripping. No nothing." As she nods her head.
He nods as well.
All right, go. Go ahead and strength check.
Feel my pain.
As she pushes into your hand, she's really, really strong, very deceptively strong. As she actually moves your arm to the 30-degree past the center. Oh, you okay there? You want to use one of the other arms?
Ooh. You just hear Zir in the back. Ooh. What you gonna do about that, huh?
I appreciate the talk, but at the same time, it's really impressive to meet a woman who knows her strength. It's rare to find, really.
Go ahead and roll again.
Oh.
Hey.
Come back.
As you push back up to the center mark. She grunts against you, and she's like, all right. You got a little bit of power in there. And she grits her teeth and digs deep and tries again.
Another strength?
Yep, go ahead and roll again.
Ooh.
Ooh.
As you push her arm 30 degrees past the center mark. And she kind of looks at you, a little surprised. It's like, struggling.
Do you want to use your other hand to help?
She furrows her brow and just grits her teeth as she tries again. Go ahead and roll again.
Oh. Oh.
As she ekes it back to the center.
Oh.
Damn!
Woo.
I never met a man who could best me in arm wrestling.
Good thing I'm not a man. I mean, what?
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm a spider.
Go ahead and roll again.
Come on.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Oh.
She puts some power into it this time, and she gets you all the way to the 60-degree mark. Your hand is just hovering above the table as you're gripping against it, pushing back, and she can't quite close the door on you.
He grips tighter and just stares back at her. And just growls, trying to flex for the room and for Bark.
Go one more time.
Oh.
Oh no.
Back.
Damn!
You're both struggling against each other as you're pushing so hard, but then you start eking it back just a little bit.
Oh!
You're back to the 30-degree.
Oh!
Oh. Oh.
Her eyes are wide open. She's got a vein popping out of her head.
Oh.
As she smiles and says, "Good," and then lets out a yell as she slams your wrist onto the table.
Not good enough.
As everybody in the tavern who has been watching just lets out a yell and screams as she wins, and they start chanting her name, Tasha, Tasha, Tasha. And she holds out her hand at you. 20 gold, right?
He uses his non-hurting hand to pull out 20 gold and gives it to her as a fair man.
Anthar kind of elbows you, Olia.
Yeah.
Some good friends you got there.
Yeah. They're awesome. They saved my butt a few times, especially as of late. Boy, we've been on some
Ah.
journeys.
Things have been rough lately, but we can talk about that later. Tell you what, as he kind of looks at your arm and gives you a bit of a squeeze on the bicep.
Uh-oh.
So you've been putting in some effort.
Hmm? You're suspecting me to go up against her?
You think you can't handle it? Maybe you want
Who
to
said-
go up against somebody else? Maybe
Who's-
me?
Like good old times, my bud?
Well, if I recall, I'm still leading you in victories, so.
I can cut that deficit down.
All right.
Wanna go?
Let's go for it. He clears a spot on the table, slams his elbow down.
Here we go.
Arthur X just returns to the bar counter and sits down with his mead.
Yeah.
Bark leans over and offers you a cold damp cloth to put on your hand. There you go. That might help a little bit.
Thanks.
Zir will look towards Hawk. See, that looked very painful. I didn't want to hurt you, so I let you out.
She leans in. She moves her chair a little bit closer and leans in. It's like, that is so gentlemanly of you,
Oh,
you know?
God.
It's okay, Arthrax. You'll get her next time.
All right.
He just smirks because he does understand that a strong woman is something to value.
I feel like Krillin in the eyes of Android 18.
All right. Olga. As you and Anthar grip hands and line up at the table, same dwarf comes around. He's like, "Oh, 3 in one night. How about that?
Only allows
All right.
a little.
Clean contest here. I don't want to see any spitting, no scratching, no re-gripping."
You got
Anthar
it.
nods his face.
Yep.
All right,
Roll
go.
Strength roll.
Roll the strength.
Oh.
Oh, it's a straight. No,
Oh, that's a strength
check, not
save.
strength
Whoops. Where the heck's my strength? Yeah, there it is. Regular strength. Yeah.
As Anthar jumps out of the gate with a lot of power as he explodes at the line and pushes your arm 30 degrees past the center. It's like, pretty good. Little bit soft on the grip there, though, aren't you, Olia?
You just got me warming up. You're getting me nice and ready to come back. Gotta
Alright,
represent
go
the
ahead and roll
pack.
Nice.
as you push it right back up to the center mark.
Back where we
You
started.
do it,
Alright.
Olia.
All right. As he kind of takes a deep breath and starts pushing against you again. Go ahead and roll again.
Oh no!
Oof.
As you both strain against each other and neither of you make progress.
Oh,
Whoa.
Arthur says,
Wood of the
Does it-
table
it's-
starts splintering a little bit from your elbows.
Arthur does an inspiring shout. Hey, Olia, if you win, I'll buy 2 rounds of meads just for you.
I guess I have something to work for.
Arthur X. Don't forget, you have a special ability as a Mastermind Rogue.
yes,
Oh.
yes, you do.
I do.
Uh-oh.
You can give him the help.
I will give him help then.
You can give him the help.
The hep. Give me the hep!
Give him the help.
Oh god, not that first one. Don't
Not the
give him
first
that
one.
first
Don't
one.
give him the first one. Nobody wants the first one.
Give him the
There's
help.
some catnip in it for you.
Ah.
I didn't think. Oh shit.
So as he cries out to you, Oli, you feel filled with determination, and your next check will be with advantage.
Advantage. Indeed.
And Bergen starts playing in the background.
I didn't think of that. I didn't think of that. Oh my god, my book is standing.
Alright, here we go.
What?
Roll it. Oof.
Oh,
Let's get
As
going.
you bear down and push against his
against his hand, and it starts moving back 30 degrees.
Alright.
Dana,
Not bad.
could I ask?
think
Could I ask Bark if it's okay to play some music in here?
Oh, everybody! There's already people who are playing music around, so you would fit right in.
All right. Kind of scurry over to there and start playing, but I'm also going to give bardic inspiration.
Yeah. I
Oh,
knew
yeah.
it. Of course.
All right.
This is
all the
so
friends
rigged.
helping.
Inspired.
All the advantage in the world. Roll again.
All right.
Just for you, Olia.
As he
Aw.
strains against you again, go ahead and roll. Not with advantage this time.
Oh, wait. Crap. Well, it's the first roll.
well, you get
I
15
mean-
still.
Yeah, back to normal.
15's the first one, so
Yep.
you can roll the bardic inspiration die if you like, or you can hold on to it if you want.
That's just a die 6, right?
Yep.
Okay, got it.
One time thing.
Just for now, I'll let back a little bit. I want to
Okay.
test this out, test the waters.
As you struggle against his grip, but push him down another 30 degrees. His wrist is just about to tap the table.
Here we
Finish
go.
him off.
Normal strength. Right. Here we go. Rolling with normal strength. Ugh.
Yeah.
Should I make it
Alright.
certain? Should I go with the D6?
Do
I'm gonna do it.
Oh my god, I saw the line.
Fucking do it.
Yeah.
Ah, ain't much.
All right.
That's all.
23.
23.
23. Those two.
As you let out a roar and slam his wrist into the table.
Yeah.
Ah. Suppose that
Everybody
makes
in the,
one less victory for you. Looks like I'm back on
As if-
track. All right.
Everybody starts cheering and slapping you on the back and start rushing over with beers and ales for you.
Oh, speaking of ales, Arthurax, 2 meads. Ah.
Already on it. And he holds up the 2 fingers for Bark.
He's already got them poured out and placing them next to you. Man of your
How
word.
much do I owe him?
I tell you what. They're on the house.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Nice.
And so Olia takes the
Picks up
second.
his own.
Oh, go ahead, Zir. Or no, not Zir. Arthurax. Go ahead.
Nope, he just picks up his own and just readies to down his drink with the rest.
So now that I have the 2 meads, I slide one over to Arthur and go, "Hey, bud. It's always great to see you again, and you know, we always gotta share as paladin folk. Gotta help our cause, right?"
Yes, I suppose that's true.
Might as well enjoy the glory with me, shall we? Holds up his need and looks to Arthur's to imply he should raise his.
And he does, and he claps it against your mug.
Never change, Olia. Never change.
And same with you, Arthur. Your friends are always just the best.
Well, as somebody starts calling out above everybody, all right, you want in the drinking contest? Line up at the top of the stage.
Give me a second! And he just downs this one. It's like, might as well give him a little bit of a fair advantage. Not just all.
Arthur thinks about
Yeah,
it.
Zir looks at Hawk. Do I do that?
As she kind of looks you from top to bottom and just says, it would be a shame if you were completely out of commission by the end of the night.
What is that supposed to mean?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Ooh.
Oh, my.
Arthur
Actually,
I got
leans over and grabs her second glass and starts drinking from it, giving you an eye.
Arthur looks back at Bart
Well-
and goes, "Do you think I should?"
I think if you think you got the stomach for it, absolutely.
Eldrath is already at the stage.
Oh,
Arthur X stands up, and before he moves, he tells Bark, "If I win, hopefully, you can tell me more about yourself."
All right. I think we can work something out. Although if you win, you might not be up for talking that much.
You'll be surprised. And he holds up a thumbs up and heads over to the stage.
All right. So who all is participating?
Eldrath.
Oh,
Arthur
yeah.
X.
not
Jessica?
Jessica.
Okay.
She's fine with one mug of mead for the night.
And
At the bar.
Wolves panting at her.
Zir's gonna look over at Jessica and like wave a hand over, like come over here and watch.
Sure, why not? She'll bring herself over to the table and sit with the two kitties.
Oh Jesus Christ! It's a cry for help. It's a cry.
Oh, Zir.
So standing up at the stage, there's a dwarven person, another bear folk, this time in armor,
Oh shit!
a half orc, and a elf, all standing up on the stage with you. And so the way this is going to work, we're going to go every round. You roll Constitution 3 times.
Okay.
And you have to pass the DC 2 out of 3 to advance. A natural 1 is an automatic forfeit.
Ooh.
Natural 20 is an automatic win.
Okay.
Shit!
Now, is this Constitution or Constitution saving throw?
Just Constitution.
Gotcha.
Saving
Not bad.
throw.
No saving throw.
Don't
here.
want to mess this up
You are
again.
chugging alcohol and you are trying not to vomit.
Oh god, this sounds like me back
Oh,
in
man.
college.
All right.
Here we go.
We'll go down the list. First round.
Should we roll initiative?
Eldrath, go ahead. Roll Constitution.
3 times?
Go ahead and roll
Okay.
3 times.
Just because I put on this playlist.
All right, you pass. As you chug down your drink easily. Olia.
Oh.
All right. Oh.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh.
No!
Yeesh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You're starting to drink it up a little bit, and then you kind of have that moment of, oh wait, was this ale or was this mead that I'm drinking? And as you're thinking about it, it goes down your windpipe,
Oh.
Oh.
and you start coughing and hacking a little bit, and it comes up as the dwarf walks by and holds up his hand. Forfeit.
Damn it.
It's
Just
alright, Olia.
You are out, Olia.
You get it next time.
damn.
If that's Olia's back, good try.
Doesn't
Arthur,
mean you don't have to stop at drinks.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh.
all right, Arthur X, you managed to keep it down as you just open up your jaw, and all of it goes down in one go.
He holds up his cup and goes, "Another!" and smashes it on the floor.
Oh, careful, we gotta keep those.
Wow, man.
Respect the tableware, damn.
Yeah.
All right. The dwarf comes up behind you and does a similar thing where he just kind of opens his mouth really wide and just tips his head back as it just goes right down into his stomach, and he lets out a belch. You got a natural.
Damn.
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 And then here comes the bear folk.
Mm-hmm.
He's already looking really drunk,
Oh.
and he's
Oh,
kind of
no.
slopping back and forth. And as he leans back with his tankard of ale and starts chugging it back, he kind of loses his balance and just falls
no.
backward.
Oh.
Thud. As the dwarf walks over.
Forfeit.
The half orc.
Someone-
Go ahead.
Someone couldn't hold their honey, apparently.
The half orc lines up and gets himself ready. Oh. As he takes his first sip and then just immediately spits it right back out.
Oh,
I
man.
thought it was going to be mead. I didn't know it was going to be ale. I can't drink ale. I hate ale.
Come on.
He got a natural one.
What a
Oh,
baby.
damn.
And then the elf,
Oh, no.
just like the dwarf before them, just kind of tips their head back, but a little bit more gracefully this time as they just kind of sip on it, but it just comes down like and down the hatch. And she holds up her glass and just kind of wiggles it back and forth and says, "Another, please." All right. So that's going to leave Eldrath, Arthurax, the dwarf, and the elf.
Okay.
All right. Now DC's going up.
Mm-hmm.
What's that
So-
now?
You don't know.
Oh, damn.
Eldrath.
Okie dokie.
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh.
Hey!
Maybe not.
As you're going to chug down this ale, you stumble a little bit on it, and it just sputters out of your mouth and down the front of your shirt as the dwarf walks over. Forfeit.
Oh.
Oh, just try.
Zir gives you the anime girl grin.
What is
Just winks at you.
what was the constitution to like pass?
You don't know yet.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Arthurax's turn.
Oh.
I think
Oh.
I don't think I have it.
As you're focusing on Bark, and he's kind of looking up at you, and you take a big swig of that ale, and you just suddenly realize, ooh, it's a little warm.
Oh.
And you're trying, and then it just comes right back up.
Ah, damn it.
Forfeit. As the dwarf and the elf both look at each other and shake hands, as the dwarf lines himself up, grabs his ale, and goes for it. Oops. Not that. I wanted this. As he goes to grab the drink, and he's already a little bit hammered, and it slips out of his hands and runs down his beard and into the seat of his pants.
Oh.
Forfeit. It's like, oh, that doesn't count. Gotta get it to your mouth, man. Ah.
As the elf steps up, and Onthar just kind of leans over to you, Olia, is like,
Corella's got this in the bag. She just gotta beat him one more, get one more than him, and then she's a winner.
Looking forward to seeing this. He just wipes his mouth.
as this very thin elvish woman in leather armor walks up with her ale, holding it out to everybody and looking it back and forth and waving it back and forth as she smiles and then tilts her head back and just pours it high up away from her mouth down her throat until
Damn.
it's empty, and holds an empty glass over her head and just smiles. And everybody starts cheering as the dwarf runs over.
And the winner is Corella Metabreeze, 7 years running.
Arthrax claps.
Damn.
He walks back over to Bark and just sighs. Well, I tried.
That's all right. Still did pretty good.
Enough to impress you.
He kind of looks at you, gives you a smile. Go ahead and roll charisma.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, please.
As he kind of smacks your hand with the rag, and just says, "Hey now, keep it in your pants, okay?"
Oh no!
He just chuckles and just sits there like a good boy.
Speaking of which, Zir's gonna
Actually, give me like 2 seconds, guys. My headphone batteries are dying. I gotta switch them out real quick. Be right back.
Yeah.
Oh, I tried. Damn it.
Eldrath would just have gone back to playing his lyre. Forget this.
Just with
And
the
we're back.
ale over your shirt.
Ah, it doesn't matter. It uses shape water to get rid of it.
If Zir,
Yeah.
if Hawk was any closer to you, you would be wearing the same pants.
Ooh.
My God.
Man.
He's just like trying to ignore how close things are, but he's just gonna be like, so okay, if this is going the way I think it's going, I have good news and potentially bad news. Which do you want to hear first?
She reaches over you to grab your extra drink, and starts to drink it down. Well, what's the bad news?
The bad news is I don't have my own room.
Oh. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Did you need a place to stay?
No, it's. I mean. I have options.
Are you sure? I don't think my sister would mind if you stayed the night with us.
Okay. All right. Well, do you want to hear the good news?
Sure.
I keep this on the down low, but I have some fairy dust, if you know what I'm saying.
She leans in and whispers into your ear. I smelled it as soon as you came in.
That explains why you're all. He just whispers back, "Are you only so close to me because of that?"
Well, it's not the only reason.
Oh.
As she holds up her hand and motions for 2 more drinks for the both of you.
Why didn't you enter the drinking competition?
Oh, they don't let me compete anymore.
Why?
Well, I just kept winning. As another drink appears in front of her, and she tilts her head back and drinks it back.
Oh my. Okay.
Zir's getting lucky tonight.
The real winner tonight.
As the night does progress on, later into the evening, a man, younger human male, in squire clothes, walks up to each of you, tapping you on your shoulder. Mr. Froome would like to see you in his private drinking room.
Right now?
Yes, if that's okay.
He looks back at his. How drunk is she?
Roll insight.
Oh dear.
You know what? She's covering it up good. But yeah, she's had quite a few.
He's just gonna. He hasn't drinking anything. He's still sober. He hasn't drinking a single thing. He's just gonna. Because she keeps stealing his drinks. He's just gonna lightly put his hand on hers and just be like, "Do you mind if I leave for a second? There's something urgent I have to deal with, but I'll be right back."
Oh, it's okay. That's right around the back. They just have the open alley in the back that they use.
No.
Okay, don't hook up with any more cats while I'm gone, or else this nifty ain't coming for you.
And she gives you a little finger wave as you extricate yourself from her grip.
Be back
Decouple.
soon. Yeah, unlock. Pretty much.
You need to hunch over while you're walking away.
No.
Arthrax looks over at the bar and goes, "Hope to talk to you later."
I'll get out of here soon.
Well, then maybe I'll have to catch you then. Before he stands up and starts heading over to the drinking room.
Do you have to hunch over?
No. He's strong. He's flexible. He's flexing.
He's a monk. He's trained in the art of Zen and not thinking about things.
As you all gather and move towards the private room, sitting in the room, now out of his armor and in a more comfortable robe, is the broad-shouldered human paladin, Onthar Froom. And standing, leaning against the wall, is Leos and Lanthar. And both have a very serious expression on their face. Well, my friends, I think it's time to discuss why we brought you here in the first place. And that's where we're going to end it for the evening.
Cliffhanger.
Hawk's gonna have to wait, man. Fuck.
Wait
Damn it.
for 2 weeks.
Yeah, it is going to be 2 weeks since I am going to be moving next week. So we're supposed to have movers on the 8th, but chances are we're probably not going to have everything set up by that Sunday. So don't think I'll be able to
Congratulations, by the way, Dana.
Yeah, congrats, man.
Thank you. And thank you, everybody, for stopping in tonight and hanging out with us and watching these goofballs get into some real trouble.
We were fun.
Shout
Too
outs
much
to
trouble?
Dana.
We didn't get too much.
I did not
By
think
the
that.
way,
Did not think he was going to steal a fucking 500 gold magical item.
We're fun. It's him!
yeah, what
Oh,
the fuck?
Dana for a change. Damn, yes.
I was not expecting that,
So
and I was
true.
just like, "Oh crap!"
So, real talk. When
Uh-oh.
Taze was just like, what? Details, please. Oh, yeah. No. Arthrax, our resident rogue spider folk, decided he
Hi.
wanted to steal a 500 gold emerald, enchanted emerald,
I did.
and barely managed to escape with it by paying off the guard who saw him. And
It was fine.
real
it was fine.
talk. Real talk. Well, we're hoping we're fine. I rolled like 3 times on whether I was going to reveal that I had the emerald in my pockets. And each time it came up, no, keep your mouth shut. Like I literally rolled for it on my table with an actual die, and every time it came up under 10. So I was just like, not gonna say anything.
Yay.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, because I'm like, it's in Jessica's pocket. She could just take it and give it to him.
You'll notice the moment he mentioned that it was stolen, Jessica got very quiet.
Yeah.
Mm.
The
So-
knives are on my side.
Like I literally was like, do I come forth? Roll the die. No.
Guess not.
Again, I just rolled a 3. So like this
It's rigged.
this D20 does not want me to reveal that I had the possession of the emerald. Because I was just like this is gonna go one of 2 ways if I reveal myself. If I reveal that yes, we do have the emerald, I was going to give it to him. I was not going to be like, oh, you mean this emerald? It's mine now. It was a gift. Like I was going to be like, is this the emerald, sir? I apologize for my quote unquote friend, you know. And then, but like my die said, keep your mouth shut. Don't say anything.
And that cloak of billowing just was so tantalizing.
Well, I didn't want to like what's the word? I didn't want to You'll actually notice I put something in the Cold Blood War General chat tonight.
I saw that. I saw that.
I don't know.
Guys, I literally did this in MS Paint in the middle of the game tonight. Can we not try to haggle for 5 minutes?
No.
Feels like it. Oh,
This feels so perfectly well.
it's so perfect.
Oh my god, you guys.
But hang on. Tazel, what you also have to know is that this emerald, when in use, it summons a elemental to aid you. And I gave it to Jessica because she is so squishy, so she needs some extra aid. So I did it out of kindness, out of my own heart. So you can't really fault me there.
I was
For the greater good.
I understand that. But it
The
just-
greater good.
For the greatest squishy.
Chaotic good. Woo!
Tazel put in my chat, haggling is a contact sport in D&D.
It is.
Yes.
So,
point of view.
I was very close. I was very close to being like, all right, I'm gonna come clean. Here's your emerald back. I'm giving it to you. I know who took it. I will deal with him. But like, part of me was also worried if he was gonna jump to you're with you stole it, or you're with that thief, you know, like
God.
and it would have ended up with all of us in the brig.
I've been like, I didn't do anything.
Would have been awful.
So in a sense, your dice roll technically saved you.
Well, no,
No.
it saved me from risk, immediate risk of derailing the campaign.
Yep.
Now it's created what is referred to as a long-term risk.
Yes, now we have to
Yeah.
figure out if there is going to be a long-term risk.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So, do you have anybody in mind that you were going to raid, or were you going to keep going, or?
I actually don't know. I'm probably pretty set for tonight. I didn't have anyone in mind. We could
I'm
go
so
hunting
well.
for a raid target.
So I'm just gonna
Whiskey-
say, hope you all enjoyed the night. Hope you enjoyed the story, and we will see everyone again within 2 weeks.
Oh, 1 week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Nope, 2 weeks. Next
Oh.
week, Dana is not gonna be able to.
Oh, because of moving. Yeah. Never mind. Sorry.
Did you have anyone in mind, Dana?
I mean, Whiskey Dingo is doing Mario Party right now, Super Mario Party.
Ooh.
Mm.
which
we
is
will
a
see
fun
what we
game.
can haggle next episode.
No.
Please stop.
Night.
If I could smack the back of your head through the internet, I would.
Listen, what we
Good
really
night.
need to know is
Oh.
what will happen with the legendary tin.
Oh, you know what? Bluezest TV is broadcasting right now. He's a cool dude. It's nice and chill, you know.
And I am turned off.
I like chill dudes.
I'm sorry.
God damn it, Duff. That's not what...
Oh my god, he's playing Dwarf Fortress, the madman. All right,
God damn.
let's go check him out.
But seriously, Jessica, I do really love your. Or sorry, Duff. Wow. Duff, I really love your meme though. It's perfect. I would
I'm
put
glad.
it. I would put it in a frame and hang it up on my wall, if I could.
I'll
regret
sell it
that.
to you as an NFT.
Oh
No, you start.
no! Stop with this horrid nonsense.
Haggle you
Tempting.
You with haggling.
As
I
always,
regret
everybody, tag your it is our raid message. So tag with 2 G's. Remember that. All
And
right.
over here it is Swole Raid. Have you already started your countdown?
Yep, I've already started. Ready to go.
All right. Tell you what, let me know when you are ready to rock, and I will also press the button. Guys, for those of you who are in my chat, thank y'all for hanging out. We'll be back tomorrow. I'm probably going to do a few more art commissions. I got to get those knocked out, including one for Connie, who's been waiting on me for a while. So have yourselves a good night, and we'll see you next time.
All right, let's do it.
Yep.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
213.
All right, I'm just gonna say goodbye to my chat.
3.14159.
132.
All right, I'll quickly say goodbye to them. All right, so that's it for tonight's stream. I am probably gonna just plan on doing stuff with like my VN tonight. I kind of fell a bit behind this weekend on it, but I did some good work, and I'm halfway done with one of the scenes. But yes, looking forward to that all. We got some good plans in store for this, and looking forward to D&D again in 2 weeks. So thank you all so much for watching. Oh shoot, I forgot to do patrons. Quickly, before we go, patrons, of course, these are the people that help me with help me afford editing and other little perks. So, once again, my fellow dorks are North Grays, Andrew Corona, Nick Tanner, Type A Roth, Norbert Dudzik, Sion, Magram Wolfram, and the Nui Nguyen. And of course, a very, very, very special thanks to my exclusive dorks, Fire Knight 2008. So, as usual, I thank them for helping me with, being able to afford more stuff for the channel. And as a patron, you get exclusive perks as early access to my VN, certain NSFW readings that are only exclusive to patrons, and yeah, some of those other perks. Anyway, that's all for tonight. Thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, take care, guys.